like the videos so the more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great, and I hope you enjoy the action of this old Battlefield game. Battlefield 4. Definitely had better times. Why is my laser... Oh, there we go. I was like, why isn't my laser sight on? Now it is. Yep, it definitely does not look as pretty as it did when I went from the 360 to the Xbox One back in the day, I gotta say. This would actually be a really good candidate of a bit of a resolution boost, if I dare say. Let me move this back a little bit. There we go. Yeah, lots of walking. I probably should have taken a vehicle to get over here. Would have been a little bit smarter. I always love the weird, awkward island that people rarely go to. Doesn't do anything, but neat spot. Yep, definitely should have grabbed the vehicle. So we're gonna see this dam come down, right? I mean, eventually. It's so cinematic. I was misled. I thought this was going to be the Siege of Shanghai, and instead we've got the dam level. I don't know how long we'll play of each match. We'll probably switch it up between a few of them, but you know, for now this is fine. Not much. Glad it throws you into a group, but yeah, definitely a cool one. Put the lull back into my name. No, the lull's gone. It's a well-needed addition. Is there any way to get rid of these stupid tooltips? Like, I've played this game for however many dozens upon dozens of hours. The lull's long gone. The lull is staying dead too. I thought this was so rad back in the day, the fact that you could actually go inside like this building. We're gonna stay on the outside for a sec because we need to actually capture this. Ow! Where was... Oh, he's up on the staircase. That makes sense. I'm glad I walked that far just to die. You know, that was great. That was a long stretch of road just for death. How am I today? It's pretty good. You know, I don't really have too many complaints, I have to say. I mean, it's a day, right? I don't know what I really got done today. I did some work. Went for a walk. Edited some stuff. Played some Zone. You know, it was real thrilling. You know, lots of stuff got done. You know, this felt so big back in the day, but now this building feels almost tiny. Old school defib. I love how you can break so much of this. I can't wait to see what they do with this next Battlefield, especially if it's a modern title. I think they could really push the visuals this time, like really give us something stellar and special. It's a trade. Okay. These tooltips are driving me nuts. Do they have an option to turn it off? That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, even this building felt bigger back in the day. It's just like a small two-story now. Man, jeez. What happened to the boardroom spot? Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can, like... There's an option to disable tooltips. They have a connect setting? Oh, I totally forgot about that. Recognized commands list. Interesting. Gameplay. Hint system. Off. There we go. I forgot this one had Connect support. Yeah, I missed the Connect. They had all kinds of cool integrations with it. And one day, none at all. See if I can revive this guy. Nope. And I get killed because I went for the revival. Nice. I will always be loyal to you. That's fine. You can always hold that steady and close. Never forget, but you have to move on from it. I mean, technically, if I get enough subscribers, there will be so many people that have no idea that the LOL even existed. It'll be as if it was never there in the first place. I don't know. It was a good time to move that from the name, though, or well, remove it in general. Never really liked it anyways. Oh, what's this? That's weird looking. It's like a projector. No, on this next level. Yeah, not a huge fan of this map, I gotta say. It's so, like, kind of sparse and weird. I had went in for the Shanghai one. I'm hoping later on in the night that the Hurt Locker map becomes a little less popular, because there's, like, a huge queue to get in. It's kind of wild, I wasn't expecting. Such a queue. I'm gonna dive right in there, but no, there's like 6+ people just waiting in line to even play the match. But do I go out there? Or like, what are we doing here? There's a Jeep. And the Jeep is like really destroyed. Will no longer be going in the Jeep. I guess I am walking. That's safe. Just deleted this. You never delete Battlefield 4. It's a classic. Modern classic? I don't know if this is a classic one. Pretty well loved though, right? Still quite a bit of people playing it, which is funny. I will just throw a single grenade over there. It will do lots of damage, obviously. This really does look kind of bad. like really rough around the edges. Oh, jeez. Yep. Definitely looked a lot more fantastic. I remember, you know, when this went from 360 to the one, I was like, oh, this is so beautiful. Look at the amazing graphics change. And yeah. You know, just when you think you're reaching the edge of where tech can go and stuff, they keep pushing it. They keep making the games look better. Oh, I hate this map because it's so like vehicle driven and stuff. It's all about the Zaddy, man. Never forget. Zaddy is Captain 5, you know it. I guess I could go for the islands. There wouldn't really be vehicles there aside from boats. This is thrilling. Are there even like achievements I still need in multiplayer? I'm honestly curious. I think it's all like DLC stuff that I never got. Ow. Ow. Do I not have health packs? I went with the noob tube instead of the health packs. That's a little bit weird. I don't think this boat's gonna work when it's not in the water. We're gonna go take that island, guys. We're making our way. Yes, hilarious. Hilarious naming, folks. I'm almost tempted to join another lobby because this really wasn't what I was expecting. Is that guy gonna run me over in the boat? I wonder if he sees me. Yeah. I go underwater. Kill him, other guy. Kill him. Shoot the guy. Oh, he's in the water. Yeah, this looks so atrocious. Oh. I mean, it's still got a neat look to it, but it's got like, I don't know how to describe the Battlefield titles from this era, but it's like a bit of a plasticky look. I always thought Battlefield 3 really had it. This one had a little bit more of a grit to it, but still it's got like a bit of a plastic sheen. I don't know how else to describe it. Oh, come on, guys. Somebody kill somebody. Trying to renounce the names. I mean, it's gone, man. It's off the Brandon. It's off the page. Where else can you find it now? It's gone. On with the wind. I spawn in the helicopter. Vehicle full. Well, that's heartening. Can I take... Is that a boat? I'm taking the boat. How do you drive the boat? Oh, it's just the stick. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that kind of looks nice, aside from the jagged edges. I swear, you know, they do a resolution boost to this game. It would look amazing. We've beached, guys. We're here for battle. A sniper kit. Oh, come on. Did I get to the island? I just get shot. I kind of want to switch levels on this one. You know what I mean? I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the dam? I just thought the dam was a little bit weird. Well, maybe we can go and try to capture these ones again.
Objective Bravo has been neutralized.
We're capturing the bee. Oh, no! Starbucks guy. I think he's killed me a couple times. I don't even know how he keeps track of where I am. No, I mean 2 deaths. That's not too crazy. But it is a big battlefield. It's a rare occurrence. They got 2 tanks there. That's a V. I'm gonna see if I can find a different server where it's more like infantry driven. Or infantry driven. Infantry driven. But I don't have to run around with vehicles all the time. I can actually shoot some folks. Loading. Very slowly. See the bar at the top of the screen. It's going up and down. A road trip. Oh, I hope you enjoy that. It should be fun, I think. Road trips are always interesting. Blueberry grinder. That's a weird one. Okay, let's sort from players. Oh, guys, Hurt Locker's open. No queue. No queue. It's time for this stuff to get real. Guess we got out at just the right time for people to not be jumping in there. Can I do a trick shot? I don't know, man. 2-hour road trip. That's not bad. That's a decent one. Yeah, you get places, you see things. That's pretty cool. Enjoy. I don't know if I can do a trick shot, but you know, not. Oh no! I spawned at the far side, and I spawned with like. Oh, okay, no, the gun's here. I meant to spawn towards the middle of the map. Oh, this is gonna be such a walk. This map takes me back. I remember having epic battles with friends on this, just kind of holding that center line, bodies flying. Stuff's about to get real. Seeing these things called counties, that must be like a US thing. Do people still play Battlefield Hardline? Last time I did a video on Hardline, which I think was a couple months ago, there were indeed quite a few lobbies for Hardline. I was genuinely surprised for a bunch of different game modes. So yeah, you can 100% go and play Hardline right now and actually find people. It is miraculous. Yep. Definitely unexpected. Wait, in hardcore, can I injure my teammates? Is that like a thing? I can't remember. Ah, I got killed. What I get for reviving people, for being the medic and the hero they need. Did I hear about Star Trek Online yet? Are they closing it? I don't know, I didn't hear anything about Star Trek Online. Oh, Jesus. Give this game a next-gen upgrade. I don't really think that this one will. They won't update it. Maybe... Oh my god, I accidentally spawned here again. Okay, we need to redeploy. Yep. Anyways, I kind of hope that Xbox maybe does like a resolution boost to it. But again, they're working on FPS boost, so... Probably not going to get this one for a while, but it would be really cool if it got a resolution boost. I think that would, you know... really be a good thing for this game. It would clean it up nicely. And I don't see why they couldn't, because the later Battlefields, you know, they look so much better visually. They push the text so much more, so I feel like just a quick res boost would be wondrous for this one. Oh, and since we're in a new match, you know, be sure to like the stream and that so more people can check it out. No crap, a bad grenade. Any questions, stuff, let me know. Hope you guys are having fun. Yeah, we don't really do counties in Canada. Not to my knowledge, at least. I'm on the hook here. What's going on with Star Trek Online? Are they closing it? Is it going to become a dedicated lower decks video game now? Oh jeez. Where is Question Guy? I have no idea. House Reborn. I don't know, maybe eventually I'll have to do a Star Trek online video or something of that game. Not out of the question. I just remember seeing that one at E3 on Xbox for the first time and being like, meh, when I wrote my article about it. The company used all of my review articles from E3 on their, like, wrap-up email thing for E3, or, like, website post, all of them except for my Star Trek Online one, because I thought it was just awful looking, but, you know, I'll look at, you know, maybe doing a video showing that off. I assumed because you were talking about it on here, like, what happened to it, I assumed it was getting, you know, closed or something. Oh, jeez, that's usually what happens on this stuff. But Question Guy usually comes later from what I've seen. Has Microsoft ever made a comment on if they're doing more 360 games backwards compatible? There's nothing official. You know, I would imagine that eventually they might do so, but like I've been saying for a lot of questions regarding the backwards compatibility, they seem really focused right now on doing, you know, the FPS boosts. And I think, you know, similar to how backwards compatibility started, where we had just Gears of War for like a summer, and they slowly did more and more until we were doing like, you know, a few games every week on it. I think they're going to be doing something similar in that regard with the FPS boosts, and then, you know, maybe over time they'll work on adding more backwards compatible titles to Surface. Because, you know, they obviously just got a pile of new Bethesda titles, right, that are, you know, you could add the backwards compatibility, I guess, or at least I can think of some, but yeah, it'd be neat if they continued it, but they haven't said anything concrete on if that's happening. Is it still free Xbox Edition and Steam? Star Trek Online? I mean, it's a free-to-play game, isn't it? Or are you talking about Battlefield 4, which is not free, but it's available as a Xbox Game Pass title through EA Play, or an EA Play title. Louisiana. Cool. I am alive. I am not dead yet. I want to get out of there. They're not really pushing at all, are they? They're just kind of like sitting back. We do have the commanding spot, though. I love how as soon as I go in here, there's a flashbang, am I right? Like, as soon as I make the run into this area, I get flashbanged and grenaded. That's hilarious. I'm like, checking it out, seeing if it's safe, and then it's like, pa 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 pa, flashbangs. Flashbangs everywhere. And why did I stream Battlefield today? I have no idea. We've been doing quite a few Battlefield, and I was like, you know what? This is probably pretty easy to do today. Generally feeling a little bit tired, so I'm always like, Yeah, it literally turned off the tooltips, and yet they continued to come back. I mean, I know these things. I played this game for like a long, long time. Like a lot of hours. Like, they're not really pushing at all. I don't know if we're just, like, slamming them back or something, but... Oh, there's guys in the corner. That makes sense. Do you have crawfish? What is it? Provinces? Well, I mean, our provinces are the equivalent to states. Counties. I don't think we call them counties. Specifically. I don't know what naming you would really give it. I don't believe we call them counties. That just sounds like an odd term. Or like maybe districts or something? I don't know. Counties just doesn't sound right. Sounds like a US terminology. And therefore we'd reject it. We're pushing through, guys. Damn, die fast, die hard. Yeah, the Hat in Time update. I've been waiting for them to fix that. That update actually broke my game. It says I have all this progress. You know, I have all this percentage of progress in a Hat in Time. But when oh, there's a lot of bad guys there. But when I go to play the game, it starts the game from the beginning of the game. And I was just like, what? What is this? So, like, my save is now, like, basically has no progress, but it says I have progress. I'm just so curious as to what happened, and yeah, apparently the FPS update doesn't work and stuff, so I've been monitoring that one to see when they fix it so I can do a video on it. I do love that game, it's a gem. It's quite a gem. At least I think so. I did want to show it off and I got to it and I'm like, what is going on here, guys? What is going on? Saving lives. I will revive you. See, it's weird. I don't know why in this battlefield I don't have like a health thingy, you know? Usually I throw down like a health pack and stuff when I play this, but I seem to just be like a defib kind of guy. I remember doing lots of defibbing though. Golden Pepe, he's dead. Okay. Alright, I hope I can kill that guy all the way back there. I had the time on PC. Yeah, that was probably the way to go, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's not really... It doesn't seem to be pushing tech that much, but yet it doesn't run at a very high resolution or anything. But still, just a charming title, and I hope they do like a follow-up for it. It'd be really nice. Max Payne 3, yeah, that seems to be one that a lot of people like. I thought that one was backwards compatible, no? You get low health, you get low health. There's lots of guys to revive, so it is what it is, guys. Because if you guys didn't know, the longer you hold, you know, the defib, the more health they get when they get back up. And it's usually like if a medic doesn't like you, they don't fully heal you in this. Yeah. Definitely had roles in this one. When am I going to do a Warzone or a DayZ stream? So we do Warzone fairly often. I mean, the last one was like, I think a week ago or so. So there'll definitely be a lot more Warzone ones. I typically do DayZ streams when there's like a new update out, which they're working on. They just did, like, I just did a video showing off the 1.12 update, I believe it is, an experimental. I might do an experimental live stream and kind of show it off there. I was kind of debating it, but I'm not too sure. I'll have to wait and see, but yeah, those are two games you can definitely expect to see, you know, live streams on in the future. And I am looking at perhaps maybe day streams starting next week, so hopefully that is plausible, and we'll have to wait and see how that kind of goes structure-wise. And yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I know it's been a little time since I've done DayZ, but there's, you know, finite amount of time for streams and videos and stuff, so it kind of comes and it goes, different things. My controller batteries are low. Are you goddamn kidding me? Like, seriously? I just checked before I went to stream this, and it had like 70% battery. 1 second, I need to grab the batteries thing, because it's going to die in 2 seconds. Stupid batteries. Oh, yeah, there we go. I like how we're just kind of like chilling here, but I think I'm playing my role pretty well, just doing, you know, revivals and stuff on people. I got shot, that's not good. Hopefully I get popped up by a revival by somebody. New battlefield. Well, there is a battlefield this year, you know. There's one coming. It's confirmed, so they've got like 5 or so studios working on it. It's gonna be a big deal. It's supposed to be like the biggest battlefield ever and all that, so should be interesting. I've heard double the player count, tsunamis, huge like building like skyscrapers, multiple skyscrapers that you can completely level and stuff. It sounds amazing. Where's the Yeti shirt? I don't know when the last time I wore the Yeti shirt was. It was either yesterday or the day before I had the Yeti shirt on. Yeah, it's in the dryer right now, actually. Yep. But yeah, I did wear the Yeti shirt not too long ago. think it was the Battlefield. I think it was yesterday with the Battlefield 1 stream, but I'm not 100% on that. I want out of here. There's just explosions and death. Oh, jeez. And since it has been a while, you know, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great, and I hope you guys are having fun. Oh, there's a lot of bad guys down there. Positivity rate. Well, I hope it gets better where you are. Here it's been getting worse. They just did another lockdown and stuff. What do I think about The Last of Us remake? It's really unneeded because they just did a remaster not too long ago. I don't know what you would do with that. I thought that whole story was rather interesting. You know, it seems like they're maybe getting a bit too cocky and confident about their, you know, their big AAA and stuff. It was a very, very interesting little bit of news. I was surprised by it. I'm kind of glad they're not doing another Days Gone though, because I really didn't care for the first one that much. So no loss there for me personally. I know a lot of people liked it, so you know that kind of sucks for those that did. But yeah, I didn't really care too much about that. But it seems very unnecessary. Like apparently like another Uncharted game got canceled because of it, and it just seems so not needed. But I also get why they're doing it. They're trying to do like what they did with Ratchet and Clank, where they tie in the you know, the game with the video property that they're working on, because obviously they're shooting The Last of Us, you know, the TV series. They're actually shooting that where I live, and I'm trying to see if I can maybe get some like press opportunities around that one if possible, because it is local. So I'm kind of, you know, working on that one, but my PlayStation contacts couldn't do anything because it's being handled by HBO. So I'm gonna see if maybe my Warner contacts can handle that, or if I gotta find an HBO contact because it's Warner Brothers, but it's different because of HBO and blah blah blah. It's all this different stuff. Yeah, it's interesting. Spider-Man games on Xbox. They got the amazing Spider-Man 2 on Xbox. Didn't you see the comparison video? Oh, people were so sour about that one. I was like, oh, geez, guys. So sour. Very salty. Battlefield needs a third pillar? Well, I mean, they have their, like, survival mode, don't they? Isn't it? It's like Onslaught mode or whatever? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what they do with it. Maybe they'll have, like, a big destruction-based mode or something like that. Like I said, I don't think they've ever had as many studios working on a single game as they've done for Battlefield to get it out this year. There's something like 5 studios working on it. It's ridiculous. It's like Call of Duty level. Which, I mean, to go up against Call of Duty, you gotta have a Call of Duty level setup, right? These games, they take a lot of staff to build, that's for sure. But I'm very excited to see what they, you know, what they do with it. Can't believe we're taking their oh crap! I thought we were taking their close position. Like, I don't think a zombies mode for Battlefield would really make sense, though, right? Like, it'd be weird. Now I'm picturing a skyscraper city that can be destroyed and soldiers hiding on various levels of buildings fighting zombies. Oh, it's an interesting thought, but it would also be kind of weird, I think. I mean, you'll have to wait and see what they do with it, right? They're really trying to re-envision the, you know, the Battlefield franchise for this next one, apparently. So we'll see what happens, right? You know, see what kind of stuff they do with it. Because I mean, games have changed a lot since even the last Battlefield. They're a lot more like games and services and stuff, even more now. So it should be neat to see what exactly they go for with it. Triple kill. Overkill. Ah, end of my streak there. Well, I'm glad things are lifting where you are. Here, they've been shut down now. It's weird. It sucks. I want to go to the gym, but I can't. And the gym wants to keep charging me, so I have to email them to say don't, because I'm not going to the gym, because I can't go to the gym, so I'm not paying to not go to the gym. Yep. Forget that. Okay, we'll give you a revive there, Ninja Biscuit. Okay, geez. And as always, guys, feel free to hop in and Join on the battlefield if you want. I'm assuming most people don't have this one installed because it's so old. But I keep all the battlefields because they're light, nice. Sucks for the developers because you're not Uncharted. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is it kind of like, I think it's gonna make the developers for some of the smaller Sony studios feel a little secondhand, you know, like not as important to the degree of the big ones. I kind of like that about Xbox's new attitude, where it's like, you know, all of the smaller studios kind of matter. They're working on all these different types of games. I think PlayStation, it just means you're gonna see more of the same kind of cookie cutter, third person, action, story-driven game, which is fine. They make stellar games like that, you know. Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Days Gone. There are other ones they make that are all the exact same. Last of Us, Uncharted. Yeah. I was the only one that like picked up on that last generation. I was like, do you guys kind of realize all the PlayStation games are like sort of the exact same design? But then they got smaller games, like, you know, Dreams was amazing. That game was really, really good. I don't know if people played it, but it was so interesting, the games that you could make on there. I think it was one of the first times I've seen one of those, you know, people can make any kind of game they want and actually have it be like a really good, you know, people can make whatever they want game, sort of like Roblox, basically. And, you know, there's lots of other smaller games they made, and it just... It seems like the model they may be approaching, because they're spending a lot on third-party deals. Maybe they're doing, you know, indie exclusives, paying for indie exclusivity for like a year or 6 months on smaller games, and then they're just putting all their money into big AAA, and that's what they want to do. I mean, if it works for them, right? Bit baity. Thinking it was Spider-Man. Well, I mean, it's a comparison of the Spider-Man games that are available. That's the only one you can play on Series X. There's not a single other Spider-Man only title on the console. It's just Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's funny. I did want to put it up against Spider-Man Remastered, but I was having a hard time finding it to buy on the PlayStation Store. That store drives me goddamn crazy on there. I was just like, screw it, we're just doing Miles Morales because I had footage sitting there. So yeah. Zombie Army 4 loading times are fast. Yeah, I mean, they updated it to make it load faster. I didn't necessarily think it was slow beforehand, but, you know, it's a lot snappier now, obviously, which is nice. Great game, and if you guys are enjoying it, seriously, check out Strange Brigade. Strange Brigade. Yes, that one. Check it out, great game. It's very similar to Zombie Army, but instead of, like, you know, zombies, you're fighting like mummies in that, because it's like a 1930s adventure game. It's really cool. It's awesome. I do have a video up on it. You can see it in action. It's a really fun game. It's very similar because it's like the same template, but it's a different, you know, look and design, different characters. It's really fun. Outriders cutscenes are long. Well, I mean, they're story based. They're trying to tell a story. That's why the cutscenes are like that. I think you can skip them, can't you? I don't know. I thought that game was well done. I really liked the story in Outriders. To me, it was a very surprising title. Yeah. So long in this... What? It has some good cutscenes and loading issues. Yeah, the only loading problems I've had is they're going back to like play 360. God, it's a nightmare. Yeah, turning on the 360 is never a good time for me. Oh, come on. He's got the sniper. The M98V. Unbelievable. You guys got 27,000 kills with that or something? That's crazy. And do I want to go back that way, or do I want to go along the snow? See, I love that. You know, you're in this, like, jail place, and it's got a totally different vibe than out here. Like, you come out here, and it's like a snowstorm and everything. It's just, like, the mix of the two is so fascinating to me, like, visually. It's just wild. I missed the revive on him. I couldn't save that man's life. Aw, I could save my own there too. Have I heard about Verdun? Yeah, I've got a video up on the channel showing off Verdun. I did have a number of requests for it to be shown off on Series X, so I'll probably do that someday. I'll probably show Verdun, and there's another one, right? It's Verdun and something else. They're similar games. It's like the same company, but they're different like campaign areas. I can't remember what the other one's called, but yeah, I was thinking of showing them both off in like a video or doing one of them or something. I don't know. Is there actually a guy there? Because I didn't see anything in the smoke. This is getting really smoky and cloudy here. Anyways, I think they got a third one coming too, along those lines. I did not hear about the Grace Life Church. Oh, where they're having way too many people in there and it needed to be shut down? Yeah, I think I heard about that one. You know, I don't think religion is an exception for following rules and stuff. At least, you know, I don't believe so. I'm just reviving people, I think. Saving lives with my defibs. Everybody keep on fighting. You die, I'll just bring you back. Technically, in this game, you're just like an army of zombies that never seems to die, as long as you got a guy that's just going defibbing everybody. All the lasers and stuff. Now, the laser sight does nothing for me, but I think it looks cool, so I keep it on there. And no, I don't have any medic packs for you. I just I use the noob tube. I'm a selfish player, what can I say? Oh, my bad. They're trying to break through. Oh, teammates! Yeah, I should have ran across instead of shooting from there. Oh, Tenenberg. Yeah, that's the other one. Tenenberg. Thank you. Yeah. Annenberg and Verdun are the two. They're World War I type games, right? I think, yeah, World War I and stuff, and they're like historical based. And I believe they are doing a third one that they announced not too long ago, so that's kind of interesting. I was surprised at how many people. Oh no, he bounced my grenade back. No. I was surprised at how many people actually watched the video I did on Verdun. Stuff is very interesting. But yeah, I'll probably do a showcase of those in the future too, right? So many games, so little time, and only so many spots I can release a video in a day. that's the big one. Yeah, we did have some fun ones today though. We got did the Force Unleashed comparison, Halo today for season 6, and something else. Force Unleashed, Halo, and something. Yeah, scheduling, it's a crazy thing, right? And then tomorrow we got, we're starting doing the old Battlefronts, so I'm doing comparisons for those. But I am curious, what else did I release today? Video thing. Oh, Zombie Army. No, was that yesterday? Or was that today? No, it wasn't today. Zombie Army 4 on Series X, yeah. It got optimized, so I went and recorded that after the stream yesterday. Looks beautiful, plays great. It's really nice. Yes, the new one, indeed. You're playing the Halos in chronological order? Have fun with that. That's quite a lot of gameplay, but, you know, it was a good time. I will revive you, my friend, but not that other guy. He's in the danger zone. That guy using a bow and arrow? What is this, Crisis? I hate that in games where it's like shooters and they just throw in like a bow and arrow like it's some kind of thing that's equivalent to somebody using a goddamn gun. I always found it so funny. Yeah. Control freak at the moment? Oh, I have no idea about the control freaks. I tried to like communicate with them to see if I could cover any of their stuff, but never hear anything from them, so oh well, this is what it is. And I haven't really, like, I don't have any friends that I don't have like opinions on those either that I've heard of, so yeah, I don't really have any context for you on the control freaks. Yep. Sorry, but yeah. That guy's like hiding in a box. Very funny. So are we in China right now? I think we're in China. I'm surprised they didn't have issues with this game when they released it, considering how, you know, kind of China acts and stuff in games, or towards games. Was this against? I don't know if this was against the Chinese. It was against the Russians. Everything was against the Russians. You feel bad for the Russians a little bit. They're always the bad guys. But then again, you know, it's so sensitive to make anyone the bad guys. They're the only ones that seem to be able to be okay with it, which is kind of nice, I guess. Okay, no, that's not the right one. I missed the revive on that. My bad, man. This is such like a hold-off area, you know. It's so hard to make progress either way. There goes that guy. He tried to be bold. I guess that's why they've set up literal robots to try to get over there. Or just a resolution boost. Well, you have to watch the zombie army video to find out. No, I'm just kidding. They did both. They gave a 4K 60 and 1080 120. Really nice. Zombie Army 4 looks great. Plays well. Either option is kind of good. I personally think that the majority of people will do the 4K 60, but you know, it's nice to have the 120 hertz option on there for those that have the support for it. And you know, that always makes shooters feel great. I can't wait for the next Sniper Elite game though. The fact that they're able to do like you know, do that for Zombie Army, I'm very curious to see what they're gonna do for the next Sniper Elite game. I think they should be working on that right now, probably. Whether that be Sniper Elite 6. Maybe they'll drop the title. No longer be the 6, it'll just be Sniper Elite something. Get me out of there, there's explosions. This is insanely action-packed because there's just death everywhere. Dead people revive you. You become zombies, yes. You know, they make you watch the person that just killed you. It's so tiring and sad. I just can't seem to get any ground on these guys. I mean, we're holding them pretty steady, but it would be nice to kind of push them a little bit more, right? They just seem to be so locked in this area, this constant struggle that's never ending. And if you guys get bored of Hurt Locker, you know, let me know at some point, but it's pretty good for just having like a constant back and forth battle. That's a bad guy. Shoot the bad guy, guys. Just a medic. I'm just a medic. It needs a revival. Anybody? Nah, who am I kidding? Nobody else revives in this game. It's just myself. We got so many tickets, it doesn't even matter. How many tickets do we have? Like 2,500 tickets or something like that? Yeah, it says in the corner, 2,500 tickets. Got 1,100 tickets. We're killing them slowly, guys. Battlefield 4 is banned in China. That makes sense. Depression when watching the person who killed you. It's just like such a snide thing to like make you watch them as they walk around all victorious after killing you. Crap, that's a dangerous hallway. No matter if I go from the other side or this side, I just like can't make up ground in there. There's too many guys. Is Outriders actually good? I mean, I did a pretty in-depth review, I thought, there that kind of talked about it, but I think it's really good. I quite liked it. You know, I thought it was well done. It was definitely surprising because it came out of nowhere. I'm glad you offered to revive me. That's great, Kevin. That's nice. Should have been here in the battlefield, man. Shouldn't have given up on Battlefield 4. Yeah, guys, if you have other thoughts for streams and stuff, let me know. You know, I always take suggestions on these games. I think we might do Rocket League in the near future. I don't know why, but I'm feeling it. Oh, damn it. I get out there and kill somebody, but nope. No cigar there. Now he's gonna kill me again. Yep. Get up, get knocked down. King Kong. Dead every few seconds. I'm dead. Okay, that sucks. Try to push the center again. See what happens. I remember spending so much time, like, you know, in this one spot, trying to, like, hold this or kill people, and, yeah. Definitely entertaining. Where was that from? Is that a teammate shooting that rocket over there? Is that a bad guy? Oh, that's a bad guy down there. Wow, I didn't know how he got in there. What server am I in? Oh, geez, I don't know. It's probably the only Hurt Locker 24/7, I would imagine. I don't know where it's called, like what it's called. I'm back? No, I'm not back. I thought I was back. Can I get a boost? I got 50 plus XP, yeah. I don't think that does anything for me, though. I think I'm such a high level in this, it really doesn't matter. Ow, where was that from? Did we kill that guy over there? Looks dead. Yeah, he's dead. They're sending in the robot, guys! They're sending in Jeff! Can he get the job done? We're pushing back, guys, all thanks to the effort from Jeff the robot. That guy's dead. Go get him, Jeff! Go, go, go! He's a beacon in these dark times. I walked right on that grenade. I thought it was a friendly grenade. It was not. There is a few 24/7 Hurt Lockers. Oh, I have no idea how to find out what it is specifically. It's like hardcore or something. Did I get revived? No, I did not get revived. Does it, like, usually it says somewhere, doesn't it? Maybe I'm not seeing it. Server settings? Doesn't even say anything. Oh, there we go. 24/7. That should be enough to help people find it, I guess. I think, yeah. Well, you know, it's not a shocker that there's a few 24/7 Hurt Lockers. This is like the defining map from this game, I think. Actually, did this one also do the Metro? I wouldn't mind playing some of the Metro again. Oh, it's Jeff the Robot! He's the true VIP of this team. Are we progressing? I think we're gonna get stuck here again, guys. We can't ever seem to get past this point. People are dying, I think. But it's not our team for once. It's good. Push through! Okay, that did not work out. I got totally wasted there. Can't tell, please. Yeah, that one you gotta, like, unplug the console and everything. Do AC Unity. The 60 FPS. But since it has been a while, guys, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great. Hope you guys are having fun. Donations cool. Subscribing's awesome. And blah 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 blah. Let's keep fighting on the Hurt Locker. I guess until I get bored of the Hurt Locker. Who did I revive except for not this guy in front of me? Shoot that guy, guys. Jeez. If I had health point packs right now, I'd be getting points like crazy. Could you stop blocking my shot? Man. I get the noob tube in there to kill that guy that's camping that spot. You know what really sucks is watching a show that hasn't been fully, like, announced yet, and then waiting a long time to watch the next part of it. Yeah, I finished the next part of a show I really like on Netflix on my screening thingy. And now it's gonna be a while till I can even write about it or talk about it. It's pretty sad and disheartening. What's my favorite Battlefield ever? Bad Company 2. Yeah. Definitely Bad Company 2. I love the first Bad Company, but the second one I really thought improved on a lot of the first one. The destruction and stuff like that was just crazy. Yeah, I'd say Bad Company 2. That was definitely my favorite Battlefield title, I'd say. And then I'd maybe say Battlefield 4 after that. Battlefield 4 and 3. And then 1, 5. No, because I got to do Bad Company. Probably Bad Company 2, Bad Company 1, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, Battlefield Hardline. Oh, but then there's the 1942 Battlefields and stuff. Are we counting that? And then there's Battlefield 1943, which is like a bring back of the maps. I don't know if those would count in this. Oh, thank you for the donation there, Frosty. I really do appreciate that. And in the Homeland currency, too. Thank you. That's very kind of you to do so. Miss Battlefield 3's hectic hallway death matches. Oh, man. What's the one where it's like on... You're kind of... I think you're in Venice and there's like bridges and stuff. That one had some like insane areas where you get death locked in. That was always crazy. I wish I could just play like Harvest Day again though and have like full people in it. That would be fun. Or Harvest Day with like 64 players. It'd be really cool to get a Bad Company like remake pack or something, or a remastered package. That would be awesome. Just something to get people playing the game again. I think that's what's cool about like the FPS boost and the resolution boost, is it gets people like interested in playing older games again, and it like revives their community. Some of the, I'd love to do like some videos on some of the older COD games, you know, the Call of Duty titles, but you know, you can't really find players in them unless you're playing specific times. Which had the best multiplayer? Because I guess Bad Company 2 would be the best all-around game. Thinking about multiplayer. Huh. Maybe Battlefield 4. I might have to give it to this one because this just felt really quite unreal at its time, multiplayer-wise. Like going from the 360 and stuff, where there's smaller lobbies and that. The fact that we got all these players, big destruction and stuff like, and everything around there. I'd say multiplayer only, I'd probably give it to Battlefield 4. Yeah. And we are pushing through, guys. We broke the line. We're holding them off at A. Get ready for Spawn Camp Central. Feel bad about the guys on the other side. They are not having a good time. Or maybe they are. I have no idea. We're all getting kills. That's what matters. Actually, what is my score even? Where am I? I'm 22 and 39. I am dying left, right, and center being the medic. That's kind of stupid of me. Well, I guess I am trying to move forward and they're defending, so that kind of gives them the advantage on that. God, I've died a lot, though. So when this match ends, which I actually think we're coming up on, because there's only 433 tickets left, we'll switch over and we'll find another lobby so that we can do you know, a different map or something like that. And as always, guys, you know, you want to jump in here and stuff, totally cool. Hop into the party or whatever and get rolling in that. Battlefield 3. Yeah, Battlefield 3 is really good, but I think, you know, at this point, it's quite aged, you know. That's what I'm kind of making the comparison on, is I think of Battlefield 4 as being bigger, but I guess if you're on PC, you know, you've always had maybe the bigger side. Did Battlefield 3 have 64 lobbies on PC? I think it did. I'd really also like them to like remake 2142. I've always wanted a futuristic Battlefield again. You know, because I don't think they've done one since 2142. Unless you, like, I mean, I think Battlefield 4 was like slightly timeline ahead of the time it came out, but that really doesn't count, right? That's modern. Hardline was the best multiplayer. Oh, that's interesting. Did you like the cops and robbers feel of it? Was that what did it for you? It's neat. Like, it's a different type of Battlefield. Like, you know, it almost doesn't feel like a Battlefield, but it feels like a Battlefield. I did like some of the cops and robbers games, though. You could, like, steal money and stuff. But, yeah, it didn't fully hit the mark for me. My favorite NBA player of all time? I do not have enough knowledge of the NBA to give you favorite kind of player in that sport. I just do not have enough knowledge of it to give anything, you know, back up by any sort of cool information. So yeah, can't really give you much of a good answer on that because I don't really know people enough. 120 FPS with mouse and keyboard is the only way to play. I mean, and you need a pretty strong PC, and you have to like butcher your frame rate to do that or not your frame rate, you butcher your resolution on PC to do that, I would think, for most rigs. I mean, Yeah, there's quite a few Xbox games now doing 120. I don't think you necessarily need a PC anymore to be able to do that. Holy, what is that thing? Am I excited for Battlefield 6? Yeah. I think it's gonna be really good. You know, again, the rumors, what's come out about it, it sounds extremely promising. I think, you know, this could be a very big entry for the game. I think it would be very exciting if it launched day one fully on Game Pass as well. That would be really cool, and it would definitely show that EA has a lot of faith in the, you know, the Game Pass service. Could you imagine if we get to a point where all the EA titles, like day one, are just coming to Game Pass? Like, wouldn't that be just nuts? Because it would make the game so much bigger, and it would just be really fascinating. Because there's games that I think should be on the Game Pass thing from EA Play, like Rocket Arena. Could have really been either, I think actually could have really taken off if it was a free-to-play game, or maybe if it was just on Game Pass day one. I don't know if you guys know what Rocket Arena is, but it's a multiplayer-only game that I actually thought was really good. You're just kind of shooting rockets and trying to knock each other out of the map. Kind of reminds me of Knockout City is a similar game that I'm kind of wondering if they're going to try to do that premium angle again with it or something. And if you're not familiar with Knockout City, it's like the dodgeball game. It's like 3v3 dodgeball. And it's like a more intense dodgeball, like it's a little over the top kind of dodgeball, but it's actually quite a fun game. I did some beta gameplay of it, you know, a week or so back, and I actually really liked it. So, yeah, I don't know how that one will work, but it'd be really cool if, you know, day one EA titles were on there. I think it would really change how gaming kind of works, and I think it would get people into the games more, because it would be kind of like a free-to-play, but not a free-to-play, right? Like, they'd still make money, you know, PC-wise, people still buying it on Xbox or even PlayStation-wise, but then they just get more players in day one, do microtransactions. But, you know. I don't know if you guys actually heard, there was another rumor today that Valve is trying to get Game Pass on Steam. Not Microsoft trying to get Game Pass on Steam, but specifically Valve reaching out to Microsoft to do that. So that's really fascinating if that happens. Because would there be like a shared thing? Would we get something Valve-wise on Xbox? You know, is it just like a good extension of Game Pass? You know, is there more value there? And I'm just very curious about that. It definitely fascinates me. You know, you hear some cool things some days. Top 3 favorite sports and sports teams within those sports? That's a loaded question, man. You have to break that down or something. Top 3 favorite sports. Well, I like hockey. And the Capitals are my favorite team, but I do like the Leafs and the Avalanche. I would say probably. I don't know. Like you know, I'm from Calgary, so technically the Flames I should be cheering for, but I'd still prefer the Avalanche and the Leafs over the Flames, I think. Yeah. And then another sport that I watch. Let me think about it. Really watch a lot of sports. I'm trying to think of something else I would even know of. Sports teams. I mean, I usually watch the Olympics, but I don't necessarily like watch leagues. I guess lacrosse, but I don't even know enough teams in lacrosse aside from the local Roughnecks team. I could do football, but I don't really have favorite teams for football. Not really a question I can really answer too well because I don't follow enough sports and sports well enough to really, you know that. I can barely keep up with hockey. Damn, it looks rough. It does look rough. This map actually, you know, to give it credit, this map looks really good. We were playing on the dam level just before this. I can't remember what it's called. You know, with the big dam. That one looks rough. Like, very, very rough. We won, guys. Let's find a new lobby with a different map. Dead once GTA 6 releases. I mean, it's coming, you know. It's not, you know, forever gone. It will release eventually. You know, it's inevitable. Just like Thanos, GTA 6 is coming for you. Yeah. Might have a battle royale. Yes, the rumors are that it's not going to be necessarily in Battlefield 6, but it's going to be like a free-to-play. They're basically trying to copy the Warzone model because they saw how hardcore and chill Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Shanghai. Should we? We'll try to join Shanghai. That might be fun. It's kind of a classic map, right? In the queue. Well, we'll see if the queue kind of fills out fast. But what was it? Oh, but yeah, that's the rumor. Is it's gonna be like, you know, they're gonna launch Battlefield 6, but then they're gonna have a free-to-play battle royale Battlefield to try to get more people into the franchise and stuff, which I think is smart. I mean, we'll see how it goes for them. I think there was maybe potential in, what was their thing called? Firebase or whatever? I thought it was horrible, but I think there was potential there for them to actually do a good Battlefield Battle Royale, but they need to totally scrap that concept and do something more interesting with it. Yeah. But I think that could do well. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, is Battlefield 6 on Game Pass day one. That is the rumor and stuff, but remember the initial rumor was a first-person shooter, day one on Game Pass in the fall. So there's only so many options. There's, you know, Back 4 Blood, Call of Duty, Battlefield. We know Halo is, so that doesn't count. And I think there's one other shooter coming out in the fall that I was thinking of. Back 4 Blood, Battlefield, Call of Duty, and something else. It's so hard to remember all of this stuff constantly. There's so many games that come out, but I mean, it's weird because, you know, it's gonna be on Game Pass eventually because it's on EA Play. But if they maybe found that like stuff like Outriders is a big thing, you know, it makes the game super big. Maybe EA was like, we can get some money. Xbox is like, we can market Battlefield even more, because I'm assuming Xbox will have the marketing for Battlefield 6, because Call of Duty is still a PlayStation, and Xbox has done the last few Battlefield titles, so it kind of makes sense to me. Yeah. How did that guy get the snipe? Because he's crazy. Firestorm, that's what the VR was. You know what's crazy, guys, since I have you all here now? This game has Kinect support. Did anybody remember that? I don't know if you guys can see this menu here, but well, I'm assuming I'm not blocking it. But yeah, it's got Kinect support. I totally forgot that this one had that in there. That's kind of really interesting to think about. Should I take that tank? No, that's a bad tank. That's not a friendly tank. Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's a very, very bad tank. And since we're in a new match, you know, be sure to like the stream, and that way more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great. Nation's cool, subscribing's awesome, and let's keep battling. Oh, I got shot out by the other helicopter. Yeah, you know, I had one friend on here that was just like a superb helicopter pilot. He would always fly me around, and I'd just like absolutely annihilate people. Those were good times. We had a lot of fun on Battlefield. And it looks like the tower's already fallen. A little disappointed. What is this gun? This is not my class. Why am I an assault class? Why do I have that class? That's not my class. 6 days and whatever. I don't think it was 6 days as the other shooter. That was a possibility. It was another one, but it wasn't that 6 days. Speaking of like shooters, has there been any updates on what is that called? You know, the really hardcore shooter where you get a couple shots, you die, and it was supposed to come out last summer? Insurgency. What happened with that one? Is that because it was supposed to come out, yeah, last summer, and it got delayed like right beforehand? Is that still coming out? Has anybody heard anything about that one? Because I've been looking forward to playing that one at some point, but yeah, I don't think they've ever given any release date on that game, which is interesting. Hide behind this one pillar. Hopefully nobody noticed me. Yeah, I kind of was hoping we'd see the skyscraper fall, but we missed out on that, I think. A little bit of a shame.
I can confirm objective echo.
Dun, 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 dun. But if anyone else could come up with what that other shooter is, I'd definitely be kind of thinking about it. Just throwing shooters down that come out at the end of the year. And I'm also thinking that maybe they have other surprises coming to Game Pass day one. Because we had 2, you know, games released day one on Game Pass that are like third-party titles in 1 month, you know, in April here. MLB The Show and Outriders. So maybe if, like, before the end of the year, there's going to be more surprises coming day one on Game Pass. I'm really curious about where they're taking it. You know, you can think about it a lot and just kind of be like, you know, where are they going with it? What are they doing? And I think that's kind of fun to kind of take guesses and stuff. I remember holding this mall down. Tanks come down the middle and blow everything up. I feel like I'm very late into this battle because this map is like just shredded. Like people died here. I wish the bodies were like stuck around, but probably pile up too high. But like, look at this place. It's been going through some stuff. Hello, welcome, welcome. AC Origins. I'm glad you're enjoying AC Origins. I think you were mentioning that the other day. It's a great game. It's still a lot of fun. I've actually filmed a comparison video to go show off Assassin's Creed Origins on Xbox and PS5, or Series X and PS5. I have filmed it for quite... That killed me? What the heck? That was like, I'd survive in real life a jump like that. Was I injured? That was weird. That was very weird. Anyways, yeah, I filmed a comparison for Origins on Series X and PS5. I just haven't had time to edit that one up yet, because it's a little bit more of an engaged editing. It'll take longer, but it's one of those long-term kind of ones I'm going to pop up there. And I'm actually working with my Ubisoft contact to hopefully do some more Creed games on PS5, and then I can do some comparisons of those Creed games between PS5 and Xbox, which might be fun to do as well. The new Halo update is awesome. Yes, Season 6 is great. Okay, where is the position we need to take? We have C. We're losing C. I'll go over there again. Yeah, the new content update's great. It's got some slick armors. It's got some fun stuff to it. It's not the full update, but you know, it's really good. I can't wait for them to do the custom server browser, because I want to maybe do some streams with that, or do some gameplay of custom games on there. And the second Halo Online map that they were supposed to add, because we've got Waterfall, and there's supposed to be another one. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing, you know, what that's like when it comes. Is everything okay? Nope, okay. Crap. Where did they go? There was a guy there. Oh, jeez. Kill assist, okay. Oh, now I get shot in the back. That's not good. Dying Light 2. They claim... That death was hilarious, right? Like, what was that? They claim that Dying Light 2 is coming out this year. They just said that... like a month ago. So... maybe it's closer to completion than we think it is. Maybe they're just polishing it right now. But yeah, they said it's happening, so... we'll see. There was a lot of talks around that one of being a Game Pass title or an Xbox exclusive or the company getting bought, so it'll be interesting to see if any of those rumors actually do happen, but they did claim it's coming. Isn't Fallout 76 and Destroy All Humans coming to Game Pass? Fallout 76 is on Game Pass already. Yeah, it's already on Game Pass. Destroy All Humans, I believe, might be a May title or a later April title, because they just did a Windows Store version of Destroy All Humans, so it's very likely that one will be on Game Pass in the very near future. And it's a great game if you haven't played it. It really is awesome. It's Series X optimized. It's really quite fun, you know, and apparently they're teasing that they're working on the second one. When I went to E3 to talk to them, you know, when E3 was a physical thing, you know, the developers were like, well, I asked them about doing sequels, and they said they'd love to do Destroy All Humans 2, and they'd love to do some, they weren't too interested in the later ones, but they'd love to do their own Destroy All Humans, and they'd love to remake the second one. And I guess they keep teasing that they're working on the second one, so... I think maybe giving that one on Game Pass is a good way to kind of... I bet it'll be the free game. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but it seems like there's some overlap on Game Pass titles and PlayStation Plus free games, like Zombie Army. So I think Destroy All Humans might be like a PS Plus game and on Game Pass in May. Just to get people excited for Destroy All Humans 2. Maybe that'll come out this year. I think that would be really exciting. Yeah. Hello there, welcome. Congrats on being a PlayStation gamer, that's cool. Am I going to review Rust? Yes, I am confirmed. I will be getting, oh jeez, shot in the face by a giant vehicle. No, I will be reviewing Rust on the console. I don't know which one yet though, which is weird. They didn't confirm that. But there was like some weird chats with my PR about that game and stuff, and I just got confirmation earlier this week that I when the codes are in, I will get a code to do a review and some gameplay of Rust. I'm hoping that it's as popular for me as DayZ was, so that I could do lots of gameplay for it, but we'll have to wait and see what happens, right? I also specifically asked if I could get it for both platforms, so I could show off gameplay on both of them, like I did for DayZ and stuff, so we'll see what happens, right? But I am confirmed to at least get it on one platform. I'm glad that you are subbed, thank you. What happened to Crossfire X? As far as I'm aware, that one is still coming out this year, but maybe in the summer or the fall. I don't think that's the Game Pass one that what they were talking about, but as far as I understand, that one is still coming this year. I'm assuming the delay was because of the single player that Remedy is handling, Remedy Entertainment, so... yeah, are they Remedy Entertainment? Yeah, they are, right? Yeah. Anyways, they're handling the single player, so I'm assuming that part was why it was delayed a bit. And they're probably just polishing it up, because I think it was supposed to come out early 2021, so they're probably, you know, pretty far into it. And I would expect that one just to kind of be a surprise summer launch. Maybe like August, maybe like June or July, because I don't think that one can compete in the fall. Because if you guys didn't know, the fall's pretty busy. This is the first time since like 2012 that we've had Halo, Call of Duty, and Battlefield going against each other, so you don't want a Titanfall 2 situation where you get squished in the middle of a couple big ones, right? I mean, it's a different shooter, but still, it's got a lot to compete with. Oh, you're getting your Series X next month. Congratulations. Download the game on what? Some of the questions I'm confused on. Find the dead zone in this game way too big? I mean, I don't care at this point. It's so old, right? And, yeah, Kevin, I hope you get your Series X in the summer and stuff, you know, when they're hopefully going to become more available. I've got one friend, I'm trying to help him find a Series X right now because they're so rare in that. I thought they might be easier to find, but nope, they're definitely not too out there. So, yeah. Hopefully everybody can get their consoles when, you know, in the near future, but they're trying their best to stock them. You gotta keep in mind, you know, we're having a big chip shortage right now. It's a big problem. You know, there's only so many Pringles out there to power those next-gen consoles, or sorry, Doritos. But yeah, seriously though, it is a bit of a crisis, and hopefully it gets resolved in the near future so everybody can get their next-gen toys, right? Oh geez, that would be ideal. More people seeing, you know, having the new consoles, more people watching stuff. Where would you guys buy the consoles from? I know Costco seems to... Well, actually, they haven't had them in stores. It's like a few weeks after launch or something, but you gotta get lucky. You gotta follow, like, the Twitter threads and, you know, hopefully pick one up from, like, one of the big stores. You know, there's only so many options out there. Probably Best Buy, the Microsoft Store... you know, I don't think where else. Here in Canada, there's like London Drugs, Visions. You know, there's lots of different options. Some of you gotta think a little bit outside the box too. Shoppers and stuff in Canada as well. Some of the smaller stores might have them, and you'd be surprised. So, gotta get creative and lucky, and hopefully inventory will get better. And I'm just getting like absolutely blasted away by something. That damn lav is just harassing me. Most underrated FPS? A good question. Probably Shadowrun? Because that's a first-person shooter and a third-person. Well, no. When you're shooting, it's first-person, but if you have a katana, it's third-person. I'd say Shadowrun. I love that game. It's such a gem. It's so underappreciated by people. It's such an amazing title. It really is, like, just such a great game that people didn't play. I really wish they would add it to, like, Game Pass or make it free, because, you know, Xbox owns it. It's, like, the first party and everything like that, and that game definitely did not get the treatment that it deserved. Such a great title. Great shooter. We're only doing online at the moment for Best Buy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes, though, you might be able to go into a store. Toys R Us is another one in Canada. Sometimes you might be able to go into a store and there's, like, a return of one or something like that. it's not out of the question, but yeah, Best Buy apparently just online only from what I've heard on stuff like that. GTA 5 is coming to Game Pass. GTA 5 is out on Game Pass right now. You can go and download it on Game Pass. Yeah, it's available right at this moment. You can jump in and play Grand Theft Auto. I think the reason they're doing that is because they're trying to get people hooked on it, and then they're going to remove it, and then they're going to launch the new update, you know, the optimized update, and then they're going to charge people because, you know, they're hooked on it and stuff, and yeah, that's what I see them doing. I'm assuming, that is. I will revive you, my friend. Haha. Nice. Crap. Yep, there we go. I don't know what that guy's looking at. No, there's another guy. Damn it. Kyre? I don't know what that is. What resolution am I? What? Oh, he's asking somebody else about resolution. I was thinking okay, I was thinking of buying. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I had mine locked before launch. I mean, I ended up reviewing the console, right? But I did have a pre-order. I find that the Microsoft Store tends to restock the best, so, you know, keep an eye out if you can. What's actually interesting is through my, like, affiliate links, I've actually sold, like, I think about 10 Series X's on there or something like that. Kind of cool to see that, you know, tracking-wise and stuff. Pretty cool, but, yeah. Good luck on finding your consoles and stuff, you know, whether you're getting the Series X, Series S, or PS5, you know. Kind of hope people are able to find what console they want and stuff and enjoy it. Drive day one, that's nice. Congrats, man. Good job on getting that. I mean, I enjoy Xbox. It's definitely a lot of fun. I do have all the other console platforms. And I mostly just enjoy playing games, and getting views and stuff is always nice. Yeah, that's always a good thing. Got pre-order cancels. Yeah, the pre-order cancels that I was hearing about kind of suck for a lot of people. I can't believe they could, you know, do that. I also find it weird, and I'm assuming this is part of how they sell things. How the heck did that helicopter get me in there? You know, it would be neat if they could take, like, you could just pre-order and be in, like, a queue almost until it was available, and then once your name got in the queue, they just send it to you and stuff. I think that would be a better way for pre-ordering, but, you know, what do I know? Pre-order cancels. Not much, just playing some Battlefield 4, having a blast. We're finding a new lobby now, so let's see what we got here. I'm surprised so many people still play this game. It's kind of nuts. Rogue Transmission. Is that the one with the giant dish? Flood Zone. Oh, Flood Zone's kind of fun. Let's do that one. That one's a little bit of a hectic map, right? Hammerhead. I don't know if I have Hammerhead or not. Kind of a little fuzzy on what DLC I have available to me in the game. I don't know if they made it available through like EA Play and stuff. That's what they tried to do with the Game Pass, and that is to get you buying like DLC and everything, or EA Play. That's the goal. Get you into the game easier, right? Don't need a PC. I mean, PC will always have its place in the industry. At least I think so. You know, just because of the freedom, the mods and stuff. But the consoles, they're catching up. They're being a competitive option, that's for sure. Is Tom Clancy's Wildlands... Oh, Ghost Recon Wildlands worth getting. I didn't really play that one as much. See, I'm more of a fan of the old school Ghost Recon, where they're more like linear and stuff. Now, from what I've heard, Wildlands is really great. I haven't really played enough of that one. I don't even think I own it necessarily, but I've played it, definitely. I would say that one would be very well worthwhile, and I think other people would agree. I'd say Breakpoint is awful. I do not suggest that one. I mean, I haven't seen it since they've been adding content to it, but it was dreadful when I reviewed it, but I think Wildlands would be decent. Oh, how is India? Is it fine? Is it a nice place right now? I think is it daytime there? I have no idea. Weird. But anyways, since it's been a while, you know, be sure to like the stream. You know, so more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great. Donations are cool, and subscribing is awesome as well if you'd like to, but yeah, let's keep fighting in Battlefield 4. We might go back to Hurt Locker after this one. I'm not too sure. Oh, come on. The lav? Did the lav follow me from the other map? It's come back to get me. It'll never let me survive. Oh, is that a lav fight? Oh, nice. I always thought this map was kind of cool. And I'm also a little disappointed that we haven't come across any Levolution maps. I think that's what they called it, right? In this game? Levolution, where things would break down. We've always joined when, like, it's already happened. Like the skyscraper being knocked down already. Or, what was the other one? The dam and stuff? It's just completely missed out on things. Actually, I don't think the dam got knocked down, but that map was kind of boring. So, you know, unless you're on vehicles and stuff. They shot the dragon thing. Yeah, this is a pretty good game. It's still quite fun, I think. How's that guy not dying? I'm getting at 2. I think that guy was missing shots, but somebody in the water. Yeah, that guy's still shooting at me. Oh, wow, that's a bad guy. That's the guy that was in the water. Does anybody have a health thingy? I'm a medic, but I only do the defibs. I need health, guys. I'm gonna try to get in here. We need to take, like, an actual good position. Can't just, like, have these land ones in the back. Oh, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream, you know, lots of excitement here. High octane action 24/7. It's so intense and we're not even on the hurt locker. Can I... Oh, I always remember this being an issue, is not being able to get on the stairs and swimming back and forth. It's driving me crazy. Yep. Okay, so we need to take B or something here. And not gonna happen because you shoot me and Levolution on this map, it floods the streets. Well, that's what I'm saying, is we've already, like, the flood's already happened, you know. we're late to the experience of the Levolution every time that we, like, join into these maps. So, like, I mean, it's flooded, right? Like, we missed that. What is happening? I thought I climbed on there. Okay. On this. Oh, come on. Any? Really? The new Battlefield is modern day. I mean, the rumors all say that it's modern day. It's apparently going to continue the stories of Battlefield 3 and 4 in the modern era. I don't know how they're pulling that off, but it should be interesting. Okay, let's take... should we get on the helicopter? Let's go, bro. I got an axe murderer on my helicopter. It is really hard to see enemies on this because this resolution is not great. This game definitely could use a resolution boost. I think most of the early Xbox One games could. Well, yeah, I remember getting on the top of this building and stuff and like sniping with friends. That was always exciting. Here we... Oh, we're fighting another helicopter. Oh, that did not work out for us at all. Or not me, at least. Huh. That was a little disheartening. It's going down. Oh. This guy jumped off and gave us a good spawn point. Yay. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got a noob tube. I should be doing that against these guys. Dead on. I was a little disappointed there for a second because I thought it wasn't going to kill him, but it did. Noob tube this guy. I wish we had an ammo person here. I think that's like the support class, right? Should be sniping right now. That would be good. Ah, it's the little bird, guys. I remember watching like an insane video on this back in the day with a guy in the little bird just like flying through the streets on this map shooting everybody. It was crazy. Yeah, sounds like perfect. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do, right? I mean, I think it's still... It's a bit out. It's good to keep your expectations down and stuff until they reveal it. Keeping in mind, you know, the rumors and stuff suggest a May reveal. So it's probably a small trailer, and then at the E3 event, you'll get our EA Play. Or the Xbox Showcase, depending on how far that partnership goes. Please don't see me. I'm going to die. Okay, still in the water. I'm surprised he didn't kill me. Is he dead? Dead? Or no, not dead? Oh, he's alive. Oh, he's dead. Okay. That was awkward. Can I please get up on this thing? But yeah, I think you'll see the little teaser in May and then the full kind of showcase in June for the E3 and stuff like that. Well, their EA Play and maybe on the Xbox console as well. Yeah, should be exciting to see what next Battlefield's all about. Will it be Battlefield 6? Will it just be called Battlefield? What are they doing? What's happening? Yeah, excitement like that. Is it coming to Game Pass day one? Are they going to announce it in advance, or is it going to be like a... That would be interesting, though, because I don't... Like, with the, you know, the Game Pass announcements, I don't think we've necessarily had one announced, like, really in advance, like a third-party day one deal. Like, actually, I mean, these day one deals are kind of like a new thing they're doing, right? But we've yet to have one really far in advance, outside the Xbox exclusives, be announced. Because say that they announce in June the Game Pass is coming, you know, or the Game Pass, that Battlefield is coming to Game Pass day one, you would think that that might be a good console seller, right? Having that day one on the platform, it might actually be a really good, you know, kind of strong thing for your console to be promoting, like, way far in advance. Because the show and stuff, you know, like, I think it was, like, announced a few weeks before it releases. Same with Outriders. I don't think we had, like, months in advance preparation on that. Just something to think about. Got him with the grenade, guys. Got him with the grenade. I want to get this guy with the shots. He dead? Are they both dead down there? I see bodies. I see bodies. Good enough for me. Okay, let's get up here. That's a bag. Oh, I thought that because the A was above his name. What's my favorite laundry detergent? Huh. I don't think I really have a preference for laundry detergent. We usually get, like, the Costco one, I think. Maybe Tide? I don't know. Maybe we get Tide from Costco or something. Something from Costco. I think we actually get, like, a Costco brand one. Pretty good value. Yeah. It's an interesting question. Battlefield with Vietnam or Desert Storm? When was the last time they did Vietnam? Like, Battlefield... Bad Company 2 was the last Vietnam one, right? Because they had the DLC. That would be interesting, but I think... You know, to really compete with a new Battlefield, Modern is the way to go, and Modern is very likely where they're headed with it. I think they've done a lot of the historic ones, and they haven't necessarily been, like, the hugest titles for them. So I think they're gonna try to do that again. Man, why do I keep getting these tooltips? I've turned that crap off. I hate this game enough. Must be glitched. That's probably what it is. The Kojima and Xbox deal. That's like my worst nightmares come to life on that one, because I do not like his types of games, like Death Stranding and stuff. But yes, apparently that deal is happening. Actually, another rumor I heard today is that every single thing on Phil Spencer's shelf when he did that, like, kind of thing that had the Kojima statue and everything, apparently everything on his shelf means something. So that's kind of interesting to break down, but... Yeah, I mean, the Kojima deal, I'm not necessarily crazy about it, but I mean, I'll review it and I'll try to keep an open mind. I just really, really hated Death Stranding. I didn't want to play his games anymore, but if it's an Xbox exclusive, I'll have to review it, obviously. Anyways, but yeah, on his shelf, they had Life is Strange there, so I think that maybe was kind of leaning towards either, like, Life is Strange on Game Pass again, or maybe, you know, the Life is Strange remasters that happened. That makes sense, because they were not happened, but are happening this year. And then there was also a Switch on his shelf too. I'm wondering if there's maybe like a Switch Game Pass thing, or another title being ported over. I don't know. It's just interesting to kind of decipher what's on his shelf. I knew there was a bad guy down there. What's Kojima? Kojima's a guy. He's a guy that likes weird stuff. He made the Metal Gear series, basically. Huge falling out with Konami. It was a big thing. An upgraded version of Battlefield 4. Does it run better on Series X? I mean, it runs as best as it can get, right? I mean, there's only so much they can do for this game without, like, actually, like, improving it, right? Whatever dynamic thing goes running at, because I can't remember what the specs were. I know I go over them in my review of this one, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. But it's pushing it as far as it can go, obviously. And I don't think there's necessarily, you know, a lot of room upwards it could go to improve any better. So it's as best as it's gonna get at this point, unless they upgrade it. So many exclusives to only find they suck. Like I said, I'm just like not into his titles, but if he does the deal, I have to cover it and stuff. And keep an open mind and everything. So we'll see how that goes. We knocked down that helicopter, and I got knocked down from another helicopter. So many helicopters. xCloud on Game Pass. What? Oh, xCloud on Switch. Yeah, I think that would be really fascinating. To be able to stream those games on the Switch. I think it would be very good for the Xbox brand. It would bring in a lot of new customers. More people to look at the games that I'm reviewing, and I'm kind of excited. That was to happen. I don't know if it is, but that would be kind of neat, because then I could do reviews of the Halo on Switch. Would be just the weirdest, but yeah, it would be interesting. We lost? Am I going to get RE8? Oh, Resident Evil 8. I was like, rate? What's rate? I'm not sure. I haven't ever gotten a Capcom title to review from Capcom. I think if there's enough demand, maybe I'll buy it or something at the time, but I'm a maybe right now. I'm gonna do a video hopefully soon on the beta that's on right now, the reverse beta. And I've done a number of Resident Evil titles on the channel, but yeah, possibly. I mean, not out of the question stuff on that one. I wouldn't mind covering it. That one was kind of boring. Let's see, Operation Metro. Yeah, can we do that? Operation Metro would be fun, yeah. But what's up? Not much, you know, just streaming some Battlefield, having some fun, I think. You know, pretty, not very eventful day, I guess, you know, typical work stuff. Did a walk, which was kind of nice, and Carcassonne, and chilling, you know. Living and stuff, working on things, editing stuff. A new Silent Hill. I don't know. Like, I get that people constantly want... Don't be a dick. I know that people... Oh, okay. That was a good win, guys. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. That's quite a victory we got there. Yeah, like I said, I know a lot of people want a new Silent Hill game, but I don't know, I don't think it's real. I've never seen anything concrete enough that's saying it's an actuality. I don't see it happening, and it's been so long since there's been a Silent Hill title. You'd have to like remake or remaster an older one to get people interested in it again. At this point, just make a new horror series. I know people love Silent Hill, but it's been gone too long, I think, at this point is an issue. Need a teammate in the field of battle? Oh, Kane, you always know that you know, teammates are welcome here and coming to fight and stuff. I mean, if you have Battlefield, our friend Kevin there did not have the Battlefield. I have no friends online. You can come and join Foxtrot. We're going to battle. Hype for RE7 was great. It should be neat. Do I have the second Assault DLC? I don't know what I have on this game. I think I have all the DLC. I cannot remember. Quite honestly. I definitely do not. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fight, guys. I think I've caught everything else up on questions and stuff like that. I might have all of the DLC on this game. Again, not sure. I guess we could always check, right? $19 add-ons. Probably have most of the DLC. Dragon's Teeth, Naval Strike, Legacy Operations. Yeah, I got everything, it looks like. I have Premium, apparently. Cool. Good for me. China Rising. Yeah, I got all the stuff. Final Stand. Second Assault. I've got all the DLC, guys. And since we're joining a new match, you know, don't be a dick and be sure to like the stream. Questions and stuff are great. It gives me something to go over. Donations cool, and subscribing's awesome as well. But let's go fight in the subway. Yeah, time to die. Everybody's gonna die. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. We're gonna die. Everybody's gonna be dead. Silent Hill in 4K sounds scary. I mean, it depends on who's doing it. The most recent rumor is that 2 companies are working on Silent Hill. Bloober Team and some Japanese studio. They're both making 2 different Silent Hill games. I don't know how believable that one sounds to me, but I think if anyone can handle Silent Hill at this point and actually do a good one, I would say Bloober Team, so we'll see if that's the case. Get stabbed, man! Thanks for your dog tags. And I'll revive. Never mind, I'm not reviving that guy. Oh, it's a hot dog! Haha. Kind of funny. Operation Metro Mayhem. Oh, no, not reviving that guy. That sucks. I'm about to make you reinstall. Well, you know, it's never a bad time to play Battlefield 4, and obviously people are still playing it. Like, a lot of people are still playing this. There's, like, tons of full matches. I'd say there's more on here than even Hardline, and I was, like, surprised how many were playing Hardline. Well, this still looks lovely. Yeah, it's definitely a little rough around the edges, but I think a resolution boost could clean this one up nicely. Nice. Battlefield 4 and lately. Oh, you've been playing it too? It is fun, you know? It's still an enjoyable game. I like doing these streams. It's a good excuse to kind of, like, you know, just like my other videos, share older titles, have fun playing older things, because, you know, old games are still fun. They were fun when they came out. They're still fun today. Maybe we'll go wild and we'll try to do a Shadowrun live stream sometime. We'll see if people will hop into that. Kill people. Yes, and I think I'm caught up on questions. Okay, cool. Keep battling here, and maybe we'll have K-Nob into the battle too. Ooh. I don't know what squad we're in. Okay. I need to stop spawning out here though, because this is like not in the metro. Yeah, remember when this was like, I don't know if anybody remembers, but when this was like a Battlefield 3 demo map, like a beta map, and it was like just so crazy in terms of visuals and stuff back then, and yeah, that was, the technology's come a long way, I gotta say. It's definitely changed a lot. Is there a bad guy right around there? I kind of wonder if we're gonna get like stuck up here. I killed my teammate with noob tube. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know we were doing that kind of thing. I didn't know we could kill teammates. That's not good. I am definitely not careful enough with my shots to not to kill people. I know. That's a bad guy. Lots of bad guys here. Luber team would be awesome. I like the medium a lot. Keep in mind the pacing is like kind of intentional and stuff in that one. For a smaller studio, they punch above their weight, I'd say, quality-wise. And thoughts on The Last of Us remake? I did get asked this earlier, but I mean, it just seems a little unnecessary. It's almost too soon, you know? We have a remastered version of it. It's like, it'd be interesting, because I guess the idea is they want to kind of, again, make it sort of cohesive with the fact that they are going to be doing a Last of Us Part 2 like update for PS5. They're going to be doing the show, you know, kind of doing a lot of The Last of Us at once, like they did with not Conquer, obviously, but Ratchet and Clank. So I'm intrigued by it. I'd play it and review it probably, I would imagine, because I work with PlayStation. I'm not necessarily excited about it, I guess, and I don't really see the point in it because it's so new, but I'll cover it if it releases, obviously, right? Hello there, welcome. It's very interesting, because it would have been the last of what I would have thought of them doing would be a, you know, The Last of Us again, right? Like maybe a sequel or a follow-up or a spin-off, but to remake the first one is just so weird. Like that whole article that came out today was just a very interesting read and insight into like what PlayStation is doing. It's very interesting. That's the big thing. Very, very, very interesting and fascinating. And also a little, you know, it seems like they're a little bit cocky and arrogant again, and I don't know. We'll see what they do. They've got great titles on the way, and hopefully those deliver, and I'm curious to see how much of an upgrade The Last of Us would really give, you know? Because there's not many games I would think of in the last, you know, in that same time span, since that one got remastered, that would really need a visual upgrade at this point. So, it's weird, especially a remake. think they're trying to milk the series. But I mean, it's smart to do a game tie-in when your show or your movie comes out, right? Because that gets a lot more people, kind of like more eyes on it and stuff. Like it's a smart business decision to do that tie-in. It makes sense, but at the same time, when you think of how little changes there's going to be, it doesn't necessarily make sense. If you know, gonna get what I'm saying there. So it's a weird decision is the biggest thing. Like I can connect the dots as to why, but it's just weird too still, right? Oh, that's a teammate. Shouldn't shoot teammates. I remember the Metro being a little bit more epic. It seems like we're just kind of controlling the whole goddamn map here. You know what I mean? Like, there's not really a lot of back and forth going on. Gotta defend B. The B, guys! Need a ride! Remember we used to play only 32 players on this on like 360 and stuff? Yeah, pretty empty maps back then, I gotta say. Pretty empty. That's weird, it's like lips, is that like a wine or something? That's very strange. La Femme. Our gas pie. So silly. Yay, so we're not... Like, are there not many players on their team or something? Like, it's just weird that we're so controlling all of the spots here. No, it looks like they got a bit of a full team, right? Weird. That's a bad guy. Ah, crap, I revived him but died. Yeah, no more questions? Okay, that's fine. I guess I should say at this point, you know, be sure to like the stream so more people check it out. Questions and stuff are great, donations cool, subscribing's awesome, and yeah, basically questions and stuff give me things to go over, and other than that, we're still dominating the Metro, so that's fun. Seems like enemies are few and far between on this one. I guess they have the outdoor spawn, right? So maybe they're being held back there a little bit more. We've got orders to go and defend C. I just want to look. Is there like a... Where can I see the map? Friends. Oh, Kane's in here. I'll invite him into the squad. Close that up. Oh, I guess this doesn't have a map. That's it, because it's like hardcore. Interesting. So it looks like we're holding them outside, like outdoors. Shoot him, man! Shoot him! Can we not shoot through the glass there? There we go. I feel like my green dot kind of really lets people know where I am. That's probably not that noticeable. I feel like I'm getting sniped at by those big white dots over there. Yep, snipe me. Want to go and join? You can jump in. What do I want to see in Battlefield 6? I think for me, the biggest thing I want to see is the doubling of the player sizes for matches. I think that would be really epic, and I think this franchise could pull it off. I want to see the typical DICE visual push, but I want to see the next generation of Levolution, just in terms of like even crazy, finally some true large-scale downtown type skyscraper cities that we can sort of level. Yeah, I think that would be cool. And I'd like them to also maybe do a cohesive story again. And I say cohesive not in the sense that, you know, the stories don't make sense in the other recent games, but I say that in the sense that I'd really love one big narrative from them, story-wise. I think that would be kind of nice, because I haven't been fully into the war stories. Like, the war stories are neat, but they always feel like they're just kind of like small slices that you don't really talk about much afterwards, so I'd like to see that. bigger there. Did the stream kind of lag or something? Sorry, on my end it's just a bit slow, guys. I gotta set my browser. Hyped for Rust. Yes, it should be fun. Wish Dying Light would come to Game Pass. I mean, Dying Light's usually pretty cheap, right? The game is not pretty, though, if you've been, if you haven't played it for a while. It does not hold up the best, needless to say. I mean, the game mechanics do, but visually that one's a bit rougher on the eyes, needless to say. But yeah, it's not too expensive to grab that one. And I could see them throwing it on Game Pass, though, ahead of the second one, so that people kind of like check it out and get into the franchise. I could see that being a thing. How's that guy not dead? I was shooting bullets like crazy here. What kind of storage drive do I use? I've got a few different storage drives. I've got the SSD expansion drive, the external, or not the external, the Seagate one, you know, the 1 terabyte NVMe Seagate that's exclusive for Xbox hard drive wise. I've got that. There's a review of it on the channel too, and I've got 2 other Seagate hard drives. I think one is a 5, one is a 3, or maybe one's a 5 and one's a 4, but I've got 2 of those on here. So those are the kind of drives that I use on the Series X and stuff. Do I play Battlefield 5 at all? Yeah, we did a stream of Battlefield 5 4 days ago, I think it was. It was earlier in the week. That was kind of fun. We did Battlefield 1 last night, and that one wasn't necessarily too popular, which I was a little bit surprised by, streaming-wise. Yeah, but we did Battlefield 5 earlier in the week. Now we're doing Battlefield 4. I'm mixing it up game-wise. You know, we do a lot of different games on the streams and that. But, yeah, I mean, I've played it, obviously, and, done a video of it on Series X and a stream thus far. But we'll probably do another stream of it in the future. You know, I've been doing a lot more streams recently, so yeah, it's not out of the question that we'll revisit that one again, I imagine. Piece destruction's getting crazy. Or Battlefield 6, 4K 60 with ray tracing. I could see I could see light ray tracing being used. DICE usually pushes technology a lot when they make games, so I don't think 4K 60 with like some level of ray tracing to it is out of the question. I don't think it'll be heavily used, but I think you'll, to a degree, have it available on console. Not much, man. We're just chilling, battlefielding it up. I've been watching the stuff. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content in that. It's nice to hear people come in and comment and say that they do, so that's great. Is there competitive Battlefield players? Yeah, there's a whole competitive scene for Battlefield. Yeah. It's a little bit of a different scene, though, because the style of it's a lot bigger, but yeah, there's definitely a competitive scene for this. Do we want to go back to Hurt Locker? I think we could do a bit more Hurt Locker again, right? That might be fun. See if Kane wants to join. He's just in the menus here. Kind of loading in. We're in a queue, so we'll give it a few seconds to see if we jump in here. Yes, it's not uncommon to think that Battlefield 4 is the best and Hardline's the worst. A lot of people think that. Yeah, we talked about the best and the worst Battlefields earlier. Dove into that element of it. Just still in a bit of a queue. Man, I don't like waiting in queues. They're kind of slow. Let's see, let's refresh this and then see what else has kind of changed here. Keep it rolling. Okay, let's see if we can get into that one then. We're one spot. Okay, we'll see if we get into this one fast. FPS. Yeah, they'll probably FPS boost some more games. The Division would be a really good candidate for that one, I think. And then you can have both the both of the Division games running at the definitive level of 4K 60. That would be really awesome. And I mean, it's got resolution scaling too, so I think it could do 4K 60. Because I mean, the sequel does 4K 60, so there's no reason the first one shouldn't be able to. At least I believe so. When will DLSS cut games in games come to Series X? Never, because DLSS is a NVIDIA property, and the consoles run off of AMD, there is going to be an equivalent technology that Xbox is working on and AMD is working on. So you're going to see that come in there, but it's not going to be DLSS because, again, DLSS is a NVIDIA property, which is why they're talking about the Switch potentially having some sort of DLSS integration. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind. None of them are open? Man. Siege and Locker 24/7. Give that a whirl? Nice Conquest on the Gold Mud Railway. I think that one's more vehicle oriented. Let's refresh again, see what we can get here. Blueberry Grinder, Parcel Storm. Yeah, let's do that one. That's a nice map, right? The beaches and everything. Any second thoughts on the Crisis update that didn't make it into the video? It's nice that they're supporting it still, but that game really kind of hurt the brand a lot, I think, because they're supposed to be doing the sequels and a Battle Royale, but I think the Battle Royale got cancelled last I heard. I don't know, I think I kind of really went over all the things I have to say about Crisis Remastered. It's at a good state now. It's at a playable state. I think it's a respectable game at this point. Oh, Parcel Storm, totally forgot about this one. This one's nuts with the beaches and everything. It looks crazy. Yeah, this is fun. Oh. That sucks. And if you guys didn't know, in the last PGA Tour game they did, McElroy's whatever, this was a map in the game because all of the EA games ran off of Frostbite at that time, which was stupid because a lot of the companies were not, you know, kind of ready for Frostbite. But yeah, it was definitely a fascinating situation, that's for sure. Is there a solid player count still in this game? I don't know if there's a total player count in this. Space Engineers, and it's awesome. Yeah, Space Engineers is pretty cool. I've done some videos on it. Is the AMD equivalent called DirectML or Super Resolution or something? DirectML, I've heard of that term. I don't know if it specifically has a name yet, because I know... See, the thing is, from what I've heard, is Microsoft is doing one sort of solution, and AMD is doing one sort of solution. So the AMD one would be on all consoles, but the Microsoft one would only be on the Xbox. So I don't know if we specifically have the terminology that they're going to use on them, but again, I haven't really read into it past the title, or not the title, not even the titling, but past the concept of them actually working on it. So when there's more kind of concrete information on what I don't really want to play on this map because it's so vehicle oriented. It's I think more shooter based or like infantry based, but you know, if I hear more details on it, because again, I'm just kind of waiting until there's actually like concrete info on what exactly it's going to do and the effect of it, then I'll be able to report back when I have, you know, more information. But they don't really have a lot of details yet about it, just other than the fact that it's actively being worked on, right? Okay, Blood Zone, we could do that again. Lancam Dams, and the Operation Locker. There we go. Now we should be able to get it. Ooh, the Caspian Border was there. I should have done that one. For the Series X, do you recommend an external SSD or what? Okay, so it depends on how big your library is. I'd say I actually do suggest the 1 terabyte external. You know, like the NVMe drive version, so like the Seagate proprietary expansion one. I do actually personally quite suggest it. I think it's good value for what it is. But the thing is what you're doing on this console. So the internal is going to run up pretty fast. You know, you're not going to have a lot of internal space because, you know, there's just like a limited amount on it. Same with PS5. It's a huge issue on PS5, that hard drive. It drives me crazy how limited it is. But anyways, that one's going to give you the next-gen games, so you don't necessarily need it now. It depends on how many backwards compatible titles you're going to play. So if you're going to be playing a lot of older games, you can get a 5 terabyte external for like under $100 or something like that. They're really cheap nowadays, right? Keep rolling and smoking, that's funny. So it depends on what you're doing. If you're buying it for the future, the NVMe drive is going to be the way to go because it's going to be able to play your next-gen games. But if you're right now thinking of the immediate time, you know, you're going to have more options for backwards compatible titles to run on an external that's like a larger size. See, if you can afford it, I would suggest getting both the 1 terabyte and a larger like 5 terabyte, 3 to 5 terabyte external, so that all your backwards compatible games, your older games can all run on the external, and your future games that are coming out running on the internal, because there's going to be limited space. Your drives are going to run out really fast, especially with the scope of games these days. But they're once we drop the Xbox One and the PS4, the sizes of these games should be going down considerably. So keep that in mind as well, because they're going to be able to basically compress them a lot better is part of the bigger thing of that one, in case you were wondering. And please don't throw out that thing where it's like, well, the games are still so big, you know, Warzone and stuff, but that's because they have to keep in mind last-gen consoles still, right? Yeah. That's a big spiel thing, but I hope that helps. FPS boosting current games on Game Pass. That could be part of what they're doing, I think. So the idea of the backwards compatibility and the FPS boosts and the resolution boosts aren't... it's a business decision, is what it is. It's not just out of the goodness of their heart, it is to... I am running the wrong way. The goal of it is to make money. So every time they do something like an FPS boost or they add a new game on backwards compatibility, there is an increase in sales for said thing. So yes, they could very well be targeting games on Game Pass first off for FPS boosts in order to draw more people into that service. I think right now at the beginning though, they're targeting very specific types of games in order to test what FPS boosts can do. Again, going back to the concept of backwards compatibility, where there was only Gears of War over the summer, and then they added more games and then they were doing it weekly. So you have to test it out and fine-tune that technology before massively applying it to games, right? So if we look at the first batch of games, there's a variety there. There's Far Cry 4, which is, you know, an Xbox One game, an open world game. And then there was Super Lucky's Tale. That was a platformer game, a little bit of a weird selection, but it's not, because it is a game that they were able to quadruple the frame rate. They went up to 120, so that's the test to see if they can do 120 frames, which they can. They did it. And then, what were the other ones? There was... I'm trying to think of the first batch of games they did, because each of them, like I broke down in the past what each of them meant in regards to what they were testing. Watch Dogs 2, which is, you know, a big open world game from a little bit later on. And then they also did UFC, and UFC was a test to see if they could override an existing something at 4K and do that, which was interesting. Oh, the cinematics and stuff, I think, was what they were testing on that one. But each of them is like a test to see what they can do with this, so give them time. And none of those games, I don't think, were on Game Pass, were they? Far Cry 4 isn't, Watch Dogs 2 isn't, UFC is not yet on, I don't think it's on Game Pass yet, but it is an EA title, and Super Lucky is a Game Pass title. So, you know, that's just kind of some interesting context on that. So, I think they're not specifically targeting Game Pass, but they will be doing more on Game Pass over time in order to entice people to, you know, jump into the service and play those older games. I would personally love to see the Creed games get it. And if you're wondering about the second time with all the Bethesda games getting FPS boosts, that's kind of a big swing in the, you know, to be like, hey, we just bought Bethesda, all these games on Game Pass, some of these games boosted, haha, you know, that's what that was. Less testing and more being like, look at what we got, the new toys are in, enjoy. And yeah, it's like a buffet kind of popping up. Yeah, good insight. Oh, thank you. I like to think I have a decent grasp on a lot of things in the industry. I mean, I don't know everything, but I try to learn as much as I can and, you know, come up with insightful kind of things on stuff. Because what I used to really like doing, because, you know, obviously, well, you might not know, I do have a site where I do, like, written stuff. I used to do a lot of, like, opinion-type pieces, and I haven't had as much time to do those in recent, you know, last year, really, because I've been so busy on stuff. But those were a lot of fun, because you get to kind of, like, pick apart the industry a little bit, and pick a topic, and try to, like, break down what certain things mean, what certain actions are, and it's a little bit fun. Got an 8 terabyte for 160. See, they're insanely cheap. I remember like the flash drives now, you know, like little USB flash drives. I bought one that was like 6 gigabytes for $40 back in the day, and now you can get like 100 and something gigabytes for $40 or less, and like a flash drive. I was like, holy, you know, the technology. It hasn't moved as fast as I thought it would, but it's definitely moving quickly. Oh, and since we did join a new match, and I've been ranting for a bit, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great. Donations are cool, and subscribing is awesome and stuff. And I don't think we got Kane to join in yet. I don't know if he's joining. He was talking earlier, but we haven't seen him pop in here yet. Usually he comes and says hello. He was in the chat, but I don't know where he went. Is this an old game? Yes, this is a 2013 game. Yeah, this was like a launch title. And it was on 360 also, so it's... Yeah, it released that year, and then they did an upgrade, right? It was a few months on 360, and then Xbox One. I think that's the timeline on this one. When are we getting more BC 360 games? The honest truth, we have no idea. They might never do more. They might do a bunch later on, but we don't have any confirmation. I haven't seen any rumors or any talks of them adding more backwards compatible titles at the moment. Again, the focus right now for them appears to be doing FPS boosts, and they're going to be working on that tech a little bit more, and once they're comfortable with it, I would imagine they'll go back to adding more games, maybe doing some more resolution boosts, which I would definitely appreciate. But yeah, right now FPS boosts are their priority, and they're only doing them on Xbox One titles, but they are experimenting with 360 and original Xbox games as well to do that on. So it's a wait and see. Now, with that, I could speculate that we will very likely get more backwards compatible titles towards the end of the year, because this is the 20th anniversary for Xbox, so I would imagine that they will be doing, you know, some sort of special thing around that, at least with their backwards compatible program, because, I mean, they're the only console that can really do that, and matching it to their, you know, kind of legacy, I think would be a logical thing for them to do. Did you just noob tube at me? Ah, I got him with the noob tube. He didn't die though. Okay, that guy's dead. Good. Oh, I died. That sucks. Daddy's back. Good insight. Okay, super lucky stuff. New Call of Duty Vanguard. I've heard not great things about Vanguard. Keep in mind that Call of Duty is in a very bad situation where they try to get a Call of Duty game out every year. They keep rushing Treyarch, that's putting together shambles of games. They keep rushing Sledgehammer. They keep rushing Infinity Ward and stuff. Actually, Infinity Ward seems to be the only company there that actually gets the time they need to make their games, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I've heard bad things behind the scenes on Vanguard, but we'll have to wait and see what they do with it. I was really unhappy with Cold War and everything they've done with Cold War since. It just seems like recycled content on recycled content. Hopefully Vanguard's good. I'd like it to be good, you know, because, you know, playing Call of Duty was fun, you know, like doing streams and that of it and doing videos. So a healthy Call of Duty is good for me coverage-wise and for industry. And we'll have to wait and see what they do with it, right? Give them the benefit of the doubt until we see it, right? I guess. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I'm still alive. Hurt Locker. Oh, there's a couple guys that came through the hole. And he's got a shotgun. And I think I'm missing stuff. What do I think about Sony focusing on the mobile markets? I mean, they're doing some titles on mobile, but I don't think it's like their biggest focus. If you guys didn't know, today there was a little bit of a... I think you can download, I'm not entirely sure, but there's like Mighty Doom is coming out on mobile. I think it's testing in Germany or something, and there's like a store page you might be able to download it from. I don't know. But, oh, looks like Kane did find his way into the match. Nice. Nice. Kane's one of my buddies on here, so... yeah, he's joined the last few Battlefield streams, which are kind of cool. But what am I thinking? The mobile market. What is Sony doing on the mobile market specifically? Like I don't really I can't recall anything big that they're doing specifically on it right now. And I mean, every company wants in on the mobile market. There's so much money to be made there. There's so many mobile gamers. And the Chinese market and the Indian market, like mobile's kind of a good place to be in. It's a fine place for spin-offs and stuff. Some mobile games are really good. Some are bad, some are great. Lots of trash. Some are decent. That's just how it kind of goes, but yeah, it's neat. Oh, he's in. He said that in the chat. Nice. The Last of Us remake, I feel like we've talked about this like 4 times already. It's too soon. It's interesting. I'll review it when it happens. It's a weird situation in the article. And yeah, that quick sums it up, because I've talked about the Last of Us remake way too many times. Right? Way too many times. Why do people like old games? It's fine to ask questions. I don't mind. You know, it's something to go over, and it's interesting to break down. But yeah, no concrete information on your backwards compatible titles. Nothing that I've seen. Yeah. Titanfall 3, yeah, hopefully someday, right? I don't believe they're working on Titanfall 3 right now, but hopefully they're able to do so at some point in the future. I think they have a lot of leeway with EA when it comes to doing their own projects, but they're working on Fallen Order 2, Apex, new IP, so they're pretty, you know, they're pretty busy right now with games. Keep in mind that studios only have so much bandwidth for creating titles. I think Respawn even has like a satellite studio at this point in time working on stuff. There's a guy right beside me that's not killing me, but no, now he is. Love for them to add any of the old college sports games. That's very hard to do because of licensing and stuff. It'd be interesting to have like the old hockey games and stuff on there. I think that would be really cool. And I don't know if it'd be at all possible, but it would be really great if they could do backwards compatibility with like non-Xbox consoles. I know that's impossible, but it'd be cool. It'd be very cool. Yeah, at one point, the original Xbox was going to be backwards compatible with Dreamcast, so that's interesting. But it fell through. Old games are golden. I love old games. I hate people that say that old games don't matter. Backwards compatibility 100% matters. There are so many good games out there that people will never be able to experience because they disappear on consoles. Like, you look at the PlayStation, like the PS3 games, Vita games are gonna just be gone. Like, just lost forever. The fewer and fewer people that can access older games means less and less people are able to experience those games, because I think gaming is a little bit different from other mediums. You know, games you can just keep replaying and replaying. Or actually, I guess it's similar to other mediums. You look at like movies and stuff, and you might say that movies hold up better, whatever. But, you know, I think there's potential for some people maybe playing, you know, like the Elder Scrolls or like Oblivion for the first time, and maybe they fall in love with the Elder Scrolls franchise, or maybe like people are still playing Skyrim for the first time, or, you know, all kinds of different games, right? It's just, you kind of, if you make it harder for people to access these games, they don't get to enjoy them. And gaming's pretty bad about stuff, because we have great emulators, but the legality on them is kind of like, you know, so-so, which isn't fun. Yeah, it's weird how these things can kind of get lost if they're not taken care of. No, I missed Kane. I didn't revive you. So the last 2K college game. College Hoops. Most anticipated OG Xbox or 360 game that isn't backwards compatible. Oh god. I'd have to think about that, because there's like a handful I'd like, but I'm trying to think of like a definitive one that I'd really want to see need available. That isn't. That's the biggest thing. One that isn't available already. Because they kind of got all of the ones I wanted specifically to be backwards compatible. It's a good question. I don't quite know. I'd have to look at a list. Because I think that I'm pretty happy on what's been made available for games that I'm a fan of. I'd like to see the Fierce franchise maybe become available BC-wise. But I don't know if they're like something I would really, really want to see. I think it would be cool to have the original Fable backwards compatible. you know, like Fable 1, because we have Anniversary, right? But that's not the original Fable experience, so that one would be kind of cool, I would think. Because I'm trying to think of games that aren't already on that service. I got my Lost Planets, I got my Viva Pinatas, got my Shadowrun. Yeah. Yeah, people are still working on Vita games, which is kind of funny. You know what is interesting is you are going to be able to experience these backwards compatible games that are on the cloud on Windows in the near future, because, you know, they're going to have game streaming on Windows. I think that will be, I think by the end of the month, iOS and Windows 10 will have Game Pass or, you know, Xbox game streaming on that service. I believe they're coming, because they're doing like a build conference. Ooh, and tomorrow's the Age of Empires live stream, guys. Not for me, but, well, I mean, I could do that, but what's happening is they're doing a fan event or something like that, where they're going to reveal a bunch of Age of Empires things. And the full reveal of Age of Empires 4. I'm really excited. Big Age of Empires fan. I'm glad they're coming back. Possible late non-Xbox games. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the new the Edge browser to come on Xbox. You know, where we're gonna be able to play like Stadia and stuff. That'll be a fun video to do, showing like Cyberpunk, but from Stadia on Xbox. That's gonna be a fun one. But you know, there's a great emulator on Xbox too. But I can't really, like, I'd love to do gameplay on it, but I can't because of the legality and who I work with company-wise. I would so love to do emulated videos on here, because this is the console's an amazing emulation tool. But yeah, can't do that. Just the way it is. Almost to 60 views. Well, we did actually, I think we topped out at like 70 something earlier. So it's a pretty good stream. I'm glad people are checking it out and stuff. Fall 3, got the green lights. Yeah, again, the thing is, for Titanfall 3 to happen, they need time to do that, and they've got way too many games they're working on. You might get it later on, you know, they might have the choice to do that because of Apex doing so well, but I don't think they have any developers that could do it unless somebody other than Respawn handles it. I don't know if that's going to happen. Have I ever tried... I love Crimson Skies. I think I played Chrome Hounds, but I don't think I played much of it, but I love Crimson Skies. I actually like whine about that every now and then, is I can't find my copy for Crimson Skies. I wanted to do a video of it on the Series X, and I don't know where it is. I brought out the Crystal Xbox, which is behind the green screen behind me, so that's there. But I can't find where my copy of Crimson Skies is. I literally was playing on it, you know, like 3 or 4 years ago, which is actually quite a long time, but I don't know where the Crimson Skies copy is. I have a Brute Force copy I've found all my GameCube games. I can't find where my goddamn Crimson Skies copy is, and it really, really pisses me off, because I want to do a video on it, but yeah. No, I love Crimson Skies, it's a great game. I'd like to see them bring that one back, but I also don't specifically know what they would do with that type of game. 'Cause, I mean, we got Flight Simulator now, so we don't, like, that's covered Flight Sim-wise, but yeah, I like Crimson Skies quite a bit. Oh yeah, the Vita thing. Yes, people are still working on Vita games, so kind of a little awful that they're just gonna have the plug pulled on them, on what they've been working on, because games take a long time to make, so it sort of sucks, right? I feel bad for those developers. Where are we getting shot from? They flanked us, guys! Jet Set Radio. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You're talking about Turtles in Time. The greatest Turtles game. And one of the greatest games ever made. Yep, that one's awesome. Totally have never played that on the Series X before. Nope. They're actually doing a bit of a sequel to that one or something. Emu's working on it. I think the people that did the new... Was it the new Street Fighter? Crap, what was the new one that came out that was really good? That was a fighting game not too long ago. I think they're handling the new Turtles game. Anyways, the new Turtles game looks amazing. It's like a throwback one. It looks fantastic. And yeah, if you haven't watched the trailer for it, give it a whirl sometime. It's really, really cool. It's got that classic style. They throw a guy into the screen. It's great. Yeah. Chun-Wu Stranglehold. Skate 3, love to. Oh, there we go. That helps me figure out what title I really want. I want the first SSX Tricky. I think that would be my gem backwards compatible title, is the original SSX. Yeah. Again, for sports games, though, licensing-wise, it's hard. That's why it's only like Skate 3, because it's the most recent, and, you know, again, it's hard for them to do that. You know, licensing is a horrible thing, and it's terrible to have to deal with, but they have to. Yeah, Skate 3, Jumbo. Send me a copy of Crimson Skies. Oh, that's nice of you to offer. I mean, I think the real rewarding thing would be for me to, like, stumble across that game somewhere here and, like, be able to do a video of it. I would just be, like, so excited to find my copy, because I know it's here. I know it is, because, like, you know, it wasn't that long ago. It's somewhere here. It just, it really bothers me, right? Because I'm like, you know what would be cool today if I filmed Crimson Skies? Yeah. And then I'm looking for it. I spent, like, probably a good 20 minutes or so looking around trying to find that copy, and I was like, where are you? This is very disappointed. Gotcha, Kane. Go. We're gonna have to mic him up one of these times, I think, too. Yeah. Conflict Desert Storm. I remember that one being noted. Check out the new Turtles game. Hulk. Yeah, you know, like, from what I've heard, the, what is that? The scalper situation isn't necessarily too bad. It's apparently like 6% of consoles or something, which I mean is a fairly high number. The main issue as to why you can't get one is like the chip shortages, so they can't make enough of them. It's a real issue. But then again, you know, we've never had a situation where so many people want to get new consoles. You know, the demand has never been there. There's never been a time where so many people are kind of like not having a lot of things to do right now, and it's kind of the perfect storm, has to say, for shortages. And again, I do hope that everyone's able to get your consoles sooner than later, no matter what you're trying to get, because, you know, good to have more people watching videos, because they're looking for stuff on their console, basically, but yeah. Ink Gorilla Games here, for all your retro needs. Yeah, we don't have something like that really in Canada. There is this, like, one guy that kind of has, like, a store in this awful little tiny weird mall that... Like, it's a weird situation for that mall, because it's not awful, it's actually quite nice looking, but what they did was they sold all the things to renters, thinking that they would get companies in there, and now it's just kind of like a wasteland of empty stores. It's really creepy in there. I have some, like, footage of it. I think I still have some footage of it on my computer, where it's just, like, empty, ominous halls of no stores. They started filling it with stores, but long story short, there's a guy in there that, you know, does some retro games. That's how I got GTA 4 on a disc. And then GTA 4 was digitally on sale, so I bought the digital version of it. Eye roll on that one, but yeah. We do have some retro type stores, but it's a little bit rare here to find. A lot of them are you know, kind of closing up over the years. Get the spawn going here. We're in the medical lab. Nice. That's a weird one. Well, we'll probably do another different map after this one's over. Well, we're getting close to the end here. Yep. I don't know if we're gonna win this, guys. Not looking good. We need to revive, guys. We need to save all the tickets we can. All the tickets to the big game. Oh crap, I'm dead. That's not good. Oh, you're lucky you got both the consoles. Nice. Hope you're enjoying them, having fun and stuff. I'm revived. We lost. Come on, guys. Oh, they're jumping. Look at them. Jump, jump, jump around. Jump around. They're all jumping. Oh, that's funny. That's quite humorous. Okay. So if I leave, does it bring my teammate back with me, or no? Does this one not have squad-based things, or what? Loading. Good drink time. The 1X is still pretty good. You're not missing out on too much. I don't know if he's in my party or not. Let's see this. Where does it show your party in this? See if we can find a lobby. Hurt Locker, Goldman, Parcel Storm. I did want to do Parcel Storm, so... Oh, Rogue Transmission. That might be a good one. Yeah, we haven't done the Rogue Transmission. That's the one with the big, thing, right? Dish? Big dish? Pretty cool level. Kane was able to join in, or can join in. I don't know how this works in this one. I don't think the party system was as good in this game. That's why you kind of stayed in the same lobby traditionally in the past, right? Is. See how the YouTube's doing. Oh, cool, cool. Interesting. Very fascinating. Rogue Transmission. Roll the majority of the objectives to drain the enemy's tickets. Each kill costs the enemy team. The team with the most tickets wins. Pretty logical. So are these dice servers just kind of slower or something like that? It's taking a while to get in here. NBA Street. Yeah, the NBA Street was great. I liked that series. That was fun. Here we go. There we go, got him. And since we're in a new match, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great. Donations are cool. Driving's fun. And yeah, let's enjoy this one. The new Alien game. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that one, right? I think it's an Aliens title, isn't it? Predator? I don't know, whatever the new one is. That one looked really promising, so kind of looking forward to seeing where that one goes. Oh, this one's fun. I don't know if this is good for infantry, though. We'll see how this kind of match ends up. Because it's still pretty early on. Yeah, we'll keep playing this way. This is fine. Only on the GameCube and PS2. I think I played NBA Street on the PS2 back in the day. I believe that's what it was on. Yeah, you can't backwards compatible in a title that wasn't even on the platform, right? That's where I'm saying if they have backwards compatibility for other platforms, it'd be very cool. I was assigned to the Chinese team based on skill. Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. I don't know if Kevin was able to hop in here again. Kane, I guess I should say, because, you know, we don't want to mix that. Oh no, this is E, not B. The last Aussie. I'm surprised I didn't kill him. I shot at him a bunch. Oh, his teammate stabbing him in the back. That's nice. He's gonna shoot a rocket at him. A little bit of humor on that one. I don't really know how to fly the helicopter. Quad bike. FB. None of these are really good. I want to get into like a tank. Oh, tank! I get to drive the tank! Tank time. Do I pay the people who help in my reviews? I don't really have anyone that helps in my reviews at the moment. But no, I don't make enough to pay the people that help in reviews. Sorry. You're assuming you want to get a quick, easy paying gig and stuff. No. I do not make enough to do that right now. I'm in the tank. Tanking it up. I can't believe that guy's got an anti-tank thing. Like, what are the odds? I'm hurting him, but I'm not killing him. Did he run out of ammo? Or did he not finish my tank off? That was weird. Seeing if we can help with this vehicle. Is that a LVAT or something? Let's see if I could run this guy down. Two guys! Aha! Blew them both up. Back here. There we go. I am tanking it. Like in a good way, not in a bad way. I am tank plussing it. Could I review Bully on the Series X? I have done Bully, actually. You can leave a comment on another video asking for the Bully review, and I'll send you a link for it. But yes, I have shown Bully off on Series X. Yeah. Oh, my AC video. Oh no, they just come in and chat about the game mostly. Yeah. No, they just come in and say hello. It's usually my friends that I know, and they come in and just chat about the game. They're not specifically like playing to review it, if that makes sense. I thought you were talking about like new games and stuff. Nah, it's just usually my friends that want to come and chat about the games. It's nice. Then we'll chat a bit afterwards. Like Marcus there will usually have like usually like a 2-hour chat or something. It's kind of crazy, but you know, we'll do the pre-chat, and then we'll do like the video chat, like the audio, and then we'll you know, just talk for a bit afterwards and catch up and stuff. That's kind of fun. What we're dealing with here. I'm actually really tanking people here. Do I play Fortnite? I mean, not all the time, but I have done a bit of Fortnite. You know, got some videos up on the channel. We did a stream. It was a pretty good stream, actually, with Fortnite. Did a video of it on PS5, on Series X, one showing off the Master Chief, one showing off Kratos, and one showing off Lara Croft. I think that's all the recent Fortnite videos. So, I mean, I played some of it, mostly just to do content on, though. Could you stop shooting me with the rocket launcher? Jeez, man. Oh, he blew up my tank. Oh, looks like Kane got in here. That's good. These titles that never came to Xbox. Oh, that would be cool, yeah. Is it hard playing different games all the time? And do I have a main game? It actually is hard playing a large variety of titles. In the sense that, like, it's hard to remember the different controls on them all and to remember all the different stuff. Like, people will ask me questions about a very specific part of a game, and it's like I've played so many games recently that it's just hard to remember specific things in them all the time. It's quite a struggle, and then, you know, switching control schemes and all that's a bit of a pain, and yeah, it's not necessarily easy, and sometimes, you know, I play games I don't necessarily enjoy just to show them off, so that's kind of a little bit of a trial, I guess you could say. I mean, I don't mind playing games as part of like reviewing stuff and doing gameplay on things. It's playing stuff I don't necessarily love, part of the gig, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of difficult. It's also really fun because I'm trying a lot of games that I never tried before, and I'm kind of like broadening my gaming horizons even further, I suppose you would say. So it's interesting. I usually main Halo the Master Chief Collection though. Those are all my favorite games in one package. So I have a lot of fun playing that. The streams are always a lot more fun for me to do also when we do live streams of Halo, because I would regularly be doing that anyways, so yeah, I hope that kind of answers that. And what are we getting shot at from? Oh, thanks for the health thing there, Kane. Nice. Will I play Battlefield 6 when it comes out? Yeah, I plan on it, you know, probably doing a review, some streams, some video stuff on it. I imagine I will definitely be covering Battlefield 6, especially if it's on Game Pass and that. Crap, there's a guy coming up the stairs. Oh, jeez. But yeah, we'll definitely have some Battlefield 6 gameplay up here. Isn't there a bad guy down here? Does anybody know where he went? I think he's gone. Gears pop. Well, I'm trying to, like, I play that all the time. That game's like a bad addiction. It really is, like, it's pretty grindy, free to play. But with that, I'm trying to get the last achievements on that game before it closes, because Gears Pop is ending on, I think, the 31st of this month. The server's closed forever. I'm missing one achievement now. I got my second last achievement today, because they lowered the cost of pins, but I still don't have enough pins to get the highest character levels. So I'm trying to get that before the servers close. I'm hoping they adjust it to make it easier, but yeah. I'm very happy for that one to end, so that I don't have to deal with it anymore. We're almost there. Favorite gaming moment I've ever had? That's kind of hard, you know, because there's a lot of good times I've had playing games. It was pretty cool for my 100,000th gamer score, like hitting 100,000 gamer score. I did a video where I kind of filmed it with my friend Plong helped me do the Halo Combat Evolved Legendary Warthog run. That was pretty cool and pretty hard. It took us a few hours, I think, and we thought it was going to be really easy. But it's like a legendary Warthog run with like skulls on it or something. It was quite a trial. I'm trying to think of like favorite memories, and it's usually like ones I've had with people playing games, but I can't necessarily think of one that would be like a definitive moment. Yeah. Been lots of good times. That's for sure. Yeah. What's Gears Pop? It's the Gears of War franchise, but they basically made it kind of like Clash of Clans, I guess you could say. It's a free-to-play on mobile and Windows, on the Windows Store, so you can download and try it if you want before they close it. You can probably get a bunch of achievements pretty quickly because they have lowered the requirements on a lot of things, and yeah, it's interesting. So I usually do like my dailies on it and stuff, which takes a little bit of time, but yeah. Halo Master Chief Collection, but there's a mission on a massive tank where it glitches out. That sounds like a very specific issue that you're having that I haven't really come across with the glitch of a tank. You might just need to give it another whirl now, or I don't know when you were having that issue before, but you know, I don't think it would necessarily be a problem today on it because they keep updating and supporting the game. So yeah, isn't the dish supposed to fall down eventually? I think we gotta shoot like the suspension things on it or something. I don't remember. All I know is the dish can come down and kill us all. All of us. Oh gee. But it's nice that so many people wanted to watch Battlefield 4 today. It's kind of interesting. Hey, where is that guy who's killed me? How am I? Oh, it's Comment Guy. Comment Guy is here, guys. Somebody message Kevin. I'm gonna message him. Comment Guy is here. Yeah, we're just gonna send that text off. Comment Guys. But since it's been a while, you know, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great. Donations cool. Subscribing is awesome. And let's knock this dish down. Take down this dish. I'm glorious. It's having a lot of fun. I think we've kind of peaked on our stream though today. The hype's down on the giant radar dish. But I think we're still having pretty like good fun. I think it's been going really well. We did well in the Hurt Locker. Metro was fun. Doing some classic maps. Like, you know, you kind of forget these things until you revisit them every once in a while. I wish we could have actually played on Parcel Storm though, because that map is actually quite lovely. Didn't that guy have died? He committed suicide. Typical. It's got the Russian flag. Shoot the cables on the outside. Gotta get a tank. Let's knock down these things. Is it these cable things? Let me take a look here. Is it up here we gotta shoot down? I want to knock down this dish. Take down this dish. That's not it.
Soldier, where are you going?
Get back onto the map. So is it that thingy? We have to destroy the tower? The Tower of Power? Or is there like other thingies that I gotta shoot around here? I'm trying to think of what I gotta destroy here. Should stream Hardline? I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but I could probably do a Hardline stream. I don't think that would be too difficult to do. I think it's still installed. I'll possibly do that. Fave shooter besides COD, Battlefield, Halo, and Gears? Oh my god, there's so many different shooters. I like Shadowrun a lot. That's a little bit of a smaller niche title that people probably haven't heard of, but yeah, Shadowrun's pretty cool. Thinking outside the box. Where the heck are the poles on these things? I think there's ones down there that I gotta shoot, right? There's stuff this way. Yeah, let's go do it. I thought pole guy, or I thought question guy was here, but maybe not. Never mind, I think. We always wait for question guy to come in. Okay, where is the thingies here? Is there one? Oh, maybe it's this way. I'm trying to remember where the things are, you know, that you shoot and then the giant dish comes down. Kind of intense. Okay, that one's broken, so maybe I actually have to shoot that thingy. Oh, that one's down too. Did I miss? I think I missed the dish falling down. Oh man, when did that happen? How did I miss that? I want to run that guy over. I ran him over. Not Aussie gamers guy. Kind of weird to have a tank on top of a radar dish though, right? Like, this is a weird situation. Best Mafia game? Probably the original Mafia. And I definitely say the Mafia Definitive Collection is worth it. They're really cool games. And I think they didn't really get enough attention, which is a bit worrisome, because they were supposed to be working on the fourth one if the trilogy Definitive did well, and yeah, I'm not sure if it did or not, considering they were actually really good Definitive releases. I shot that guy dead on with a tank shot. How is he still alive? What? Like, what? Oh, that guy's coming with C4. Shoot him. Ah, crap. He got us. We exploded. Love Shadowrun with bots. Yeah, I was debating on doing a Shadowrun stream, but I don't know if anybody would, like, really be that interested in that. Definitely be funny. Maybe people will wonder what it was, and the curiosity would get them in and see this amazing game. Oh, I had to shoot it from a distance. I had it. Okay. Well, you know, it happened. The dish came down. I just missed it. Like every other Levolution on this game so far tonight. I've missed them all. It's disheartening, but it is what it is. Do I have a favorite show? Like I'd say all time, it's probably How I Met Your Mother. Yeah, anyways. I like quite a lot of shows. I actually review like a lot of Netflix stuff usually. I've watched a lot of Netflix stuff. I think I have like a couple hundred Netflix reviews of things, which is kind of nuts, like seasons and movies and that on there. But, you know, a lot of different shows. X-Files was pretty cool. 2.5 Men was fun back in the day. Game of Thrones was pretty good. Most of it, you know, for a while. I like Lucifer a lot. I watched that one since it came out. Like, I literally watched that one on the air every single, you know, night that it was out and stuff. So that was kind of cool. And then I got to screen it early on Netflix, which was fun when that one came to Netflix. I'm trying to think of, like, other big shows. I love Resident Alien right now. That one just finished its first season. Definitely worth watching, guys. Check it out. Season 2 got confirmed, so, you know, it's kind of cool. Pretty great show. Yep, definitely worth watching. Very funny. Very entertaining. Are PS4 and PS5 games the only titles available natively on PS5? Yes, that's all. You can only play PS4 and PS5 games on the PlayStation 5. And you'll very likely never be able to play the other ones, unless you the PS Now kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. How I Met Your Mother is definitely better than Friends. Although Friends is a fun watch, I think it's a good watch because it kind of is a time capsule of like the 90s. So I think it's kind of worth a watch for Friends just to kind of, you know, see how that was back then. But yeah, I think How I Met Your Mother is a better show. Actually, I think How I Met Your Mother would be fairly perfect if you cut like the last 5 minutes from it or so. I think that would help a lot. There are bad guys everywhere. That guy's chasing the tank down. It's like, you can't get away from me. I got shot in the face with a pistol. That sucks. Black Mirror. I don't really watch Black Mirror, but I've heard it's fantastic. That guy missed every shot. Yep. That's how it goes sometimes. Okay. Where are we taking? There's no tank. Guess all the action seems to be at B, so we'll spawn over here and see what we can do. Behind you, Kane! Oh no, they killed our pal. I will go and revive him. You're welcome. Yeah, we're really progressing along here on this one. Now, should we try to take A? I remember A being a very hard spot to take. Because they all spawn there. I didn't get the double kill, but whatever. Now, I'm going to try to push A, but we'll see how this works. Oh, these cables. Do you shoot these cables? I think it's just the towers, right? Or is it the cables? It's been so long. How did I kill assist on that? Who's near me that's actually shooting that stuff? Not Kane. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh crap, he's in the vehicle. And yet I got shot with the P90 in the back. Fascinating. Yeah. Absolutely fascinating. Okay, let's get on D here. Remember guys, it's not too late to be sure to like the stream and get questions in on that too. I think we might be wrapping up soon. I don't know. Maybe we'll do one more after this or something like that. Top 3 underrated titles on Game Pass. I'd have to open up the menu for that to take a look at that, but maybe like Alan. Do we have Alan Wake on there? Quantum Break? I think Quantum Break's on Game Pass, right? Recore. Yeah, Recore is a little bit underrated. Genesis Noir is a really great indie title that just launched that I think is highly worth checking out on Game Pass. It's so bizarre and crazy. I need to play the rest of it, but yeah, that game was nuts looking. I'm trying to think of other smaller ones that people like haven't checked out. That's the fun of Game Pass though, you can suggest it and people can just jump in and give it a whirl, right? Do I like any Studio Ghibli movies? Not to my knowledge. I haven't tried any though. I was, I think, pretty close to trying one of them at some point, maybe, because I think they were going to do a replay in theaters, but that got, like, cancelled. But I've considered trying 1 or 2 of them, because they're apparently supposed to be really legendary. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember sniping up there. Okay, so we'll do one more match here, I think. Yep. I think that's fair. And if we quit, do they come with us? What is the next round if we do that? What is the server here? Oh, it's just Conquest Large. Okay, we'll back out. And we'll do, I don't know, Hurt Locker or something like that, or Pacific Storm if it's available. And the loading. Get some water in though. I'm tired. Try Wargroove? Yeah, I've heard Wargroove is good. Conquest Operation Locker. Let's Avid. That's kind of a good map. But it's only like 20 players. Okay, here we go. Actual Serious List. High-End Resort. That's a fun one. Tropic Thunder. The Lafini Garden. I don't really remember that map that much. Dragon Pass. Let's do an Operation Locker. Let's end on that. So we'll give yeah, that's a good one to do. You don't even need to like anime to enjoy them. I've heard the Ghibli films are absolutely. So yeah, I hope at some point I'll have a night where I can sit and watch one. It's not that I don't want to. It's always time, right? Time is always an issue. do a tier list for Game Pass. I mean, that's kind of hard because the Game Pass titles always like swap in and out, right? But you know, maybe I might be able to sit there and go through them and kind of pick where they all are gameplay wise. I don't know if Kane got in here or not. Shot from something. I don't see that he's in here. Anyways, oh jeez, be sure to like the stream so more people can check it out. Questions and stuff are great. Donations cool. Subscribing's great. And let's finish strong on this match and see how things go. I'm sorry if I just said that not too long ago, but you know, gonna throw that in there periodically when I can. And we usually do it at the start of matches, so I don't forget. I guess if I want Kane in a lobby, I need to change, right? Yeah, toggle. Oh no, we got 4 out of 5, right? Because does that mean they can actually jump in? I see them all 4 out of 5, so I don't know if that means there's a spot open there. I would assume so, right? Everybody's different opinions. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I think I saw someone post that video and stuff somewhere. Like, oh, that's an interesting idea. There are quite a few Game Pass titles. You know what, I think at the end, after the match is done, maybe I can sit there if you look through Game Pass and kind of do some suggestions if people want. Kind of hard to join you in these games. I'm sorry, man, this game doesn't seem to have a really good party system. Oh, you're in here anyways. I don't know what you're complaining about, man. You're right there. I was assigned to the Russians based on skill. That's cool. I'm glad I'm good enough to be on the Russians. Like it's some sort of tryout system. This is hardcore. These guys seem to take a lot of bullets. Skyrim the same as Fallout 76? Really? That's weird. Like, I mean, Fallout 76 is better now, but it's definitely not like Skyrim caliber. Just saying. Definitely not at that level. Cyber Shadow. Oh, I played a bit of that one. That one was a lot of fun. I didn't play a lot of it, but I did some for a video. Oh, and sorry, Kevin. I thought the comment guy was here. I think he put a single comment in and then he vanished. Like a ghost in the night. Leaving comments somewhere else on YouTube. So it was pretty exciting there for a moment. And I think we were like being held right back on this one. We need to get like a push and actually get some territory on this level. Otherwise, we are just going to keep getting shot all night long. Take the medic route. And it's weird that I have a class where I don't have like a, you know, throwing the health packs. That's usually what I do in this game, but I'm not going to change it up. Do I want a Battlefield 6? It doesn't matter if I want a Battlefield 6 or not. It's happening this year. I'm excited for it. I like Battlefield. It's been a while. I haven't been able to get as into the franchise in recent years. You know, Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, just, I didn't seem to quite vibe with those ones as much. They're great games, seriously, they're amazing. We had fun streaming them the last couple nights, but, you know, I didn't quite vibe with them to the same degree that I did with Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, the Bad Companies. Yeah, but I'm very much looking forward to the next Battlefield and covering it and stuff. It'll be a lot of fun. Does it run at 60 FPS and 1080? I think it's like 900p, I think. I did a review of this on Series X, and I go over the tech specs on that one, and I don't remember them because I've played like a few hundred games since. Yeah, which is why I've been considering it more and more, doing like a master list that you can go on, like a site, like my site, having just like a long forum that's got game with the resolution, frame rate, and then like a link to watch a video showing it off. I was thinking that might be a smart idea, so I could have something for reference. Rather sacrifice my life to revive someone than rather getting a kill. I mean, it depends on how much of a medic you are. I mean, I'm pretty suicidal medic in this game, but depends on the type of player. If you're going for kills and stuff, I mean, I don't really care. I'd rather just keep the tickets going, I guess. And I think you get a lot of points for reviving people, don't you? I mean, it's a role that matters. I love how Kane revived the one guy and left the other guy. I guess he kind of, he's picky on who gets to live and who gets to die there. I will save your life, Kane. Never mind, somebody else did it. I mean, I would have had a nice juiced up defib for him, but whatever. Shooting games, you just gotta practice. I'm a pro. Oh, thank you. I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily, like, amazing at this one. If we play Halo or something, yeah, I definitely kick ass at that. But thank you for noting so. It's very flattering. More of an aggressive player. Well, everybody's different. Biomutants? I'm quite excited to see what the full version of Biomutant is like. I played it at PAX 17, I believe it was. And it was, you know, it looked pretty good. It was fun to play. I thought it would be out a lot sooner. So I hope the final product is really good. I look forward to reviewing it at some point and doing gameplay and stuff. Should be a very different sort of game, I hope. And from what I played of it back then, it was a very weird sort of game, but I'm all for it. So hopefully it's good. I hopes. One question, pathetic. That's funny. Reviving is addicting. 40 revives in a round? That's impressive. I have no idea how many times I've been reviving people, but I gotta have a decent amount, right? Wish there was a better way to see all these stats and stuff. I mean, there's probably like a Battlefield app or some crap, but I don't know if it still works. Not kangaroo guy. We are getting just like absolutely pummeled right now. We're just being like held right back and getting no ground on this map. We joined into the losing side. Ah, crap. Just shots in the fire. I hope you enjoy your zombie army experience. I hope you have fun with it. It's a great game. Especially if you got it optimized too. It's nice now. Oh, I mean, it was nice before, but even nicer. It's a good experience. Definitely check it out, guys. On Game Pass and stuff, or if you're on PlayStation, on the PS Plus. Kane, oh no! There's so many guys to revive. Like everybody's dying here, left, right, and center. There's a lot of bad guys there. Hope the story is for Biomutant. I really have no idea what the story is for that game. I think it's like a radioactive thing, and you're a creature, and you're living in this new wasteland or something. I really have no idea what that full game's gonna be like. Again, it was just like at PAX, it was just a slice of life, right? It was a bit of the tutorial they set up, you're walking around in rooms, fighting things, you're a little creature. It was cool. But, yeah, story-wise, I have no goddamn idea what they're doing with that one. Very, very curious, yeah. Hope it's good. You know, high hopes, but also the fact that it's been in development so long, we'll see what happens, alright?
Hey, come back here.
I thought I'd be sneaky and climb over and kill him, but there was a guy even higher than I was. He had the high ground. He learned from Obi-Wan. I thought when I got, you know, respawned, I would be shooting straight at that guy, but no, I was looking for him to kill me a second time. Unbelievable. Can I deploy? No. Yeah, I guess we're running down the hallway of death. You know, it's not too often that you see this team being the one that's getting held back so much. Usually it goes the other way. That was a very bad grenade throw. I'm starting to think we're just going to be held in this one area the whole night. Okay. It's getting blown up. Oh yeah, it's getting late. Well, I hope you guys have been enjoying stuff. Was the combat good? I remember liking the combat. I don't remember having any issues with it. It probably would be best to honestly read my article from back then, because it has been 5 or 6 years, so I don't necessarily perfectly remember it. I just remember being a little guy beating things down with, like, I don't know if he had sticks or swords or something. Again, it's been a long time, right? Like, 2017 was a while ago. So I don't perfectly remember it. Attack slash defend. Okay, we're working on kangaroo guy. No. Anyways, yeah, I remember it being cool. I remember it being fine. That's about as good as details as I can give you off of memory. Because it was like 20 minutes or something. I think it was 20 minutes. It might have been a 45-minute session. I don't remember. Again, long time ago. Okay, is it even worth reviving people at this point? Like, we are not making any ground here. Come on, guys. Get some push going on. How are they holding us back like this? This is embarrassing here. Cade, you coward. Why are you running? We need to take this position. Ow. Look, I love these defibs. They're so funny. My defibs aren't working. I think they're glitched from reviving too many people. I'm just sitting there just shocking people alive. Animating the dead here. How are we doing on tickets on this one? No, we're still got a good amount. So a good point to be like, you know, be sure to like the stream and that so more people can check it out. Questions, stuff, good. And hope you guys are having fun. Donations cool, subscribing. It's not too late to ask things. And yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the Battlefield thus far. You know, we've had some fun streams. Did Battlefield 5, 1, 4 now. Who knows what we'll do next? Although I think we're running out of options because there's only so many that still have players. I'm assuming. Like, somebody needs to be a brave hero, run in there and get us some ground. That, I should not have been that hero. That did not work out for me. Suggestions on games on Game Pass. You know, maybe at the end of the stream here we'll take a quick look, but you know, at the beginning of every month I do a suggestions list. I do 10 games to kind of take a look at. You know, we did one for April. I've done one every month for the last 2 years or so. So yeah, I usually do a suggestions list there. I have been considering doing some more top 10 type lists and kind of things like that, so you know, kind of stay tuned for availability on when I can do more of them and that. It's just, it's mostly time, you know, I've got limited amounts for doing things, but yeah, I'd definitely like to do more of them. It's got a little bit further up there. You know, a little bit further up to the front line, but we're still not, I think we're just like stuck here, like we can't seem to get any push from this team. We've just held on to this one position this whole time. Like, if anything, we've lost ground on some spots. That didn't work. Come on, team. I'm alive. Oh, God. I'm shot again. Man, you get up, they knock you right back down. This guy's killed me 5 times. Dr. Eggsbull, man. He ends lives. He got me with the claymore. No. That sucks. A lot more fun being on the other side of the heart, or the hurt lock. Like, are people even reviving people at this point? This guy is just like looking up at the sky. He must be just shell shocked, man. He's just shook from this killing that's going on here. Rough. So we can't get in this way. We can't get in the main way. We can't get in on the side. And there's a guy on the floor there too. Like, man, this map, sometimes it just gets you and you just get stuck. That's what I'm feeling, right? They have the high ground. Oh, I killed somebody. Nice. Noob tube. Oh, you got me too. That's a good line of sight there that they have. You should just shoot down from the stairs. Man, that's nuts. You get like a sniper, you just be like, you will be dropping like flies. Oh, no ground. They just keep spawning. We need like an extra... I love how I get the accept revive and just drop instantly. I think maybe I'm going to try to run straight and go down into where that guy's shooting from right now and see if that might work for me. Go, 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 go! Did nothing. The guy was really like, what is this guy doing? Wishes I had kill cams and you'd be like, what is that? That's funny. See the scoreboard. 8 and 25? I thought I killed more people than that. Man, it sucks to suck. Guess now we just gotta kind of sit back and maybe try to get some kills or something. Oh, guys, we've taken this room. We're taking the machine room. And I'm on fire, apparently. I think we're getting it. I think we're making our push. I think it's happening. This is exciting. Hype. We're taking the E. All hands on deck. Oh, come on, Kane. I jumped down there to save you. Just jumping into death on that one. Man, this is, we're finally maybe getting some progress. That fire is definitely an issue. Capturing it. Where did I get killed from? Oh, he's down there. This is a hard spot to take because we gotta have the low ground, we gotta have the high ground. Gotta fight through the straight volcanoes. They're hardcore. Oh, come on, guys. Shoot at some people. They're back there now, too? Oh, we've lost this. Am I going to get Ninja Gaiden? I believe so. I've actually been holding off on showing the Ninja Gaiden titles until the collection comes out so that I can cover it. I'm not the greatest at them, but they're kind of fun games to play. I wish they weren't so hardcore, but you know, they're pretty enjoyable, I think. So yeah, should be fun to kind of cover that because it's the Master Collection, right? It's the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection. Yeah, hopefully I'll be showing that one off. I don't quite 100% know yet, but I believe so. I loved how we were getting progress, and now we're being pushed back even further. This is not going well at all. You can see the snow popping up in the air, and people dying. Oh, man. Well then. Artistic giraffe. That's crazy. That was not a good spawn on my part. Free kill for that guy. Cool, cool, cool. It happens. I mean, it's Battlefield spawning, right? In the newer ones, they'd like pull you out again, which I think is kind of a little silly, because the whole fun of Battlefield is reckless spawning and dying. That was close. I feel like there's lots of bad guys this way. And that's why people are not going there. Yep, that makes sense. No, it's a safe area at all. No, the circle of life on this one. I bet my KD in this game is just a mess. I guess if I was sniping, this would be a good spot, because they'd all be coming here, you get a good line of sight on them. Unless they're hiding around the corner waiting for people to come. Kind of looks like what it is. Gonna very slowly crawl and see what I can find. Oh, come on, they both should have died. Oh, there's a guy up on the cliff, that makes sense. Oh, man. Yeah, I really thought we were gonna crack 100 likes on this stream, I gotta be honest with you. We'll get there in future ones. We'll get there again. I think once we get some reasonable day hours and stuff. Oh jeez. That did not work. Like, I can't even think of necessarily a strategy that would allow me to kind of like move to a new place, you know, in this area on this map where we could actually get progress. Like, I just can't think of any. Like, they're just absolutely everywhere on all these locations. Our team is getting dunked. Yeah, man, I feel ya. I mean, I'm getting shot up like crazy. They're, like, we're not pushing, or our pushing is just not going anywhere. It's, you know, we're not getting any ground on these guys at all. I've tried, like, suicidal runs. I've tried, like, tactical moves. It's just... yeah, we're not pushing, we're not gaining any territory at all. And they've got us so hooked in the spawn, it's just like any direction isn't going to pull out for us. At least their tickets are almost ready. Look at this guy, he's like right in between everybody on the team and nobody even notices. Oh man. Okay, let's try this way again. That didn't work. Like, they're just everywhere. I'm gonna try the right side this time, see if that does anything for me. I had a bunch on the left. I mean, the right side's just like one tunnel thing. If you run down the middle of the map, it's just death. In this area that you see the red smoke, that means there's just absolute chaos and sorrows on the other side of that area. That guy like knew I was there. I'm sure there's some kill cams on this. Be pretty cool. And then you can see where people are like chilling and stuff. I guess that's also why you don't have kill cams, is so that people don't know where people are. Yeah. Oh, we're gaining ground, guys. No, 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 no! There's 3 of them there now. Oh, man. If only we had to double the player count, so it could be even, even more insane. Could you imagine this map with, like, double the amount of players? It'd be just, like, brutal insanity. Aw, did I run out of bullets? I don't think this is hardcore. I wish it kind of was. Any of the Wii games? What do you mean the Wii games? I don't quite know what you're talking about. Hit markers down there. Crap. I get shot in the back. This is depressing. What do you guys think? We getting any ground tonight? I don't think so. I think we've lost the spot. I'm running for it, guys. I'm running for it. I'm going all the way. I'm going for A. I'm going all the way to the A position. I've broken out. None of them should notice me now. Or should I try to take C? I don't know, but I'm going. I'm home free. I did it. I escaped. Oh, man. Probably completely empty out here, not a care in the world except for that bullet that whizzed by there a second ago. It's like really quiet now. Okay guys, we're doing this. We are taking objective C somehow. I've snuck past them. I'm capturing the position. Come on. Please none of them notice so I can get this. Come on. Yes. Oh! I did it. I snuck by. I got us a new area that we could spawn in, hopefully. Oh my god, we're doing this. This is the big moment, guys. Cade, rush B right now so that we can get those. The farther ones. Oh, I did it! That was a big kind of clutch moment, I think, on this one. Yeah, rush B. Let's take their far ones back. They're probably... How did they get by, everyone? Like, it's so quiet here on the map. There's just no one in it. That's crazy. Like, this area seems untouched. Oh, the WWE games. No, I haven't really played any of those. I'm getting shot by, like, a rocket launcher. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, he's there. Didn't find out where those shots were going from. Come on, Kane, get him. He did it. Oh, I'm alive again. We captured the position as well. Oh my god. Oh, no! I was going for the revive, and then that guy shot me. I can't believe we took C, though. If our teammates are not spawning there and protecting that spawn, I'm going to be so pissed. That took... We lost C already? That took the whole match to take. Did no one spawn there? Like, come on. Man, these guys are a lost cause, I tell you. Absolute lost cause. Like, if they were smart, they would have all just been spawning there, like, right away to take C and kind of pinching them both ways. And I do think we took a little bit of ground, though, in that kind of, like, mix-up. Determination. I thought it was funny, Kevin, but I think he, like I said earlier, I think he did one message and then he vanished. Hello there, welcome. We're getting absolutely slaughtered, but we're finally making ground due to the brave push I made to sneak past all the enemies and take C for a second. It was obviously futile because these guys didn't spawn there and protect it, but, you know, I think it was a very valiant effort. Yep. I mean, we did end up getting a new position for the first time the whole match, but I think it's a little too late for that. Considering our tickets are so depleted. Ooh, the green looks so cool there. I like that, it's very bright. There's a grenade on the other side of this wall. Revive to get killed again. People are dying. Ooh, I got a multi-kill. I think I got like a few people. It was like a triple kill there. Nice. We're giving it our all out here. Oh, we had the sneak, man. We did it. We got around them, and man, just didn't work out for us, you know. I mean, we got some ground now, so that's fine. But I think it's a little too late to be getting ground in this match. But we changed the momentum. See, this is what I like sometimes in Battlefield games, is where one little move can really change the setup of the match. Enjoy your second death there, Kane. There's a lot of bad guys there. A lot of bad guys. Whew, man, this has been an intense night. On the battlefield. I want to spawn up here. Come on, man. Combat. Yeah, remember when we were dying on here for like 20 minutes straight? That was crazy. Now we've got it. Still doesn't seem like we're any closer to actually making it out. They held this elevator line for a long time. How the hell did they hold this one so well? Kind of a bit sad that we didn't get any control on this area for that entire, like, the whole match, basically. Crazy. Just one choke point after another. We're definitely not making any ground there. I wish this was like the older Battlefield, so you could take out this wall here and just, like, go through it. But it would probably wreck the flow of the map or whatever. Hide here behind this cocaine. JK, it's China. This isn't cocaine. Oh, it's a grenade that killed me. Nice. Oh man, that sucks. Rubber ducks. That's the name. Maybe we can do another sneak around the map here. I don't think it would work a second time though. Oh, come on, that guy should have died. He should have been dead. Ah. Shot at the dead guy on the side. Watch him out, man. Both of you. Come on, he's right there. Nice. Good kills. Good. What is this guy doing? Sitting way back. Oh, I didn't want to spawn at the spawn. Oh, man. It's gonna be such a far walk. Yet it's cold out because there's frost on my screen. Ooh. Chilly. Okay, so the outside isn't working, the inside isn't working. What do we do? I can't read what you're saying specifically, but thank you for coming in and commenting on that. Think about Xbox in Mexico, so thumbs up from me on that. I hope that means you've been enjoying the content and stuff. How have I been? I mean, we've been getting pretty humbled this match, but you know, it was a really good stream. I thought we had a lot of people jump in here and check it out, and you know, it was a pretty good day. I went for a walk, which was nice. Played some Carcassonne. Got some videos edited. You know, typical kind of day, I guess. Nothing too insane or out of the ordinary. And, you know, kind of a little bit more hardcore recently because they did another lockdown here, so I can't go to the gym and stuff, which sucks. But, you know, kind of living the COVID life one day at a time. And then hopefully someday things become normal again. Yay, right? Hopefully, but yeah, it's a pretty good stream though. I was very happy with the turnout, especially since the Battlefield 1 stream the other night was a little bit quieter, so it was good that this one had so much steam on it earlier. It was nice. And now we're just kind of finishing it off here with this last battle. Be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Fun times. Good conflicts. I think I died again after getting up there. Not a good spawn, not a good spawn, not a good spawn. Ah, bad spawn. Detroit Become Human. I've heard that one's quite good. I like those story-driven games. I haven't played that one before, but yeah, maybe someday I'll get to play it. I don't know. They'll probably remaster it someday, and I'll review it. That's probably how I'll experience that one. Somewhere way down the line. Oh, jeez. We're actually getting some progression here. Oh, that's a claymore. How do I shoot that? Oh, it doesn't matter. We lost anyways. But yeah, I think that's about Vision 2 of revives in the world. Nice. I think that's about it for our Battlefield 4 adventure. I did get a request to kind of go through the Game Pass titles, so I guess I'll do that, and I'll get some suggestions. Oh, Alan Wake is on here. That one's a complete gem. Alien Isolation's really good. Got a lot of banjos. The Bard's Tale is like a pretty fun comedy ARPG. There's a whole trilogy here. Battletoads if you like a brawler. Brutal Legends kind of cool, but it's like you gotta command troops. But it's really funny and very adult in nature. City Skylines if you like city builders is really nice. I've heard Celeste is a complete gem. This game's kind of crazy. Carry On because it's like, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it behind me. It's like a horror title. Call of the Sea is a really cool adventure game. Control is fantastic, but I'd honestly suggest getting the Ultimate Edition of it. Crackdown 3 is pretty fun for just blowing things up. Cyber Shadow is kind of a cool platformer combat game. Dead Cells is excellent. That is a very, very good roguelite sort of 2D side-scrolling smashing game. Dead by Daylight's a blast. This is really Deep Rock Galactic's really good for co-op. DayZ can be fun if you like survival games. Day of the Tentacle is an all-time classic. Deliver the Moon is going to be gone soon. That's a really good single-player story. Desperados 3 is a really good strategy game. Destiny, Dirt 5, excellent arcade driving game. The Dishonored series, I can't personally suggest, but everyone says they're great. I played a bit of Dishonored Definitive. I want to play more when I get some free time because it was fantastic. You got your Dooms. All the Dooms are great, all worth checking out. Drake Hollow is kind of a fun survival story game. Morrowind's a little bit harder to suggest, but I'd say Elder Scrolls Online's fantastic, Skyrim's fantastic, Oblivion's great too. It's not right here somewhere, but it's good. Space game, Elite Dangerous if you like spaceships. Evil Within is a good horror title. The Fables are excellent RPGs for single player. And Fallout 4 is fantastic. Fallout New Vegas is great. Fallout 76 is a multiplayer take on Fallout, which has its moments if you like friends to play with. You got your Final Fantasies. You got your Forzas. Forza Horizon 4 is the best racing game ever made. Forza 7 is like a track-based game. Fusion Frenzy is kind of a fun nostalgic party game, but it's a little hard to suggest these days. The Gears franchise is all excellent, so those are great. Genesis Noir is a beautiful artistic type game, so that one's actually kind of cool. Golf with Friends is cool if you have friends to golf with. Grand Theft Auto. Greedfall's really good. RPG experience. You kind of go to an island, you make choices. Grim Fandango is an all-time gaming classic. Got your Halos, which are good. Grounded's a lot of fun. Haven's a cool romantic type game. They got a lot of stellar titles on here. Pro, go to bed. Yeah. That's funny. Injustice 2, good fighting game. Hellblade is an excellent story game. It's like ASMR the video game. Put on some headphones, have a good time. Jurassic World, cool park building game with dinos. Ariel's kind of cool. You got your Kingdom Hearts. Killer Instinct is awesome. Medium is really good. I highly suggest that one if you like horror. Ooh, we can preload MLB The Show. That's cool. Minecraft Dungeons is awesome. Minecraft is fantastic. Mountain Blade Warband's kind of really cool if you like fantasy, not fantasy, but if you like medieval fighting sword games. You can like cut people up with swords. It's multiplayer focused, tons of players in a lobby fighting each other. It's kind of cool. Moving Out's a great co-op game. My Time at Portia is a beautiful Harvest Moon-esque title. I can't suggest this one yet because I haven't played it yet, but I'm got my eyes on it. Neon Abyss is actually a very good bullet hell-esque title. The Super Lucky's Tale's fun. Outriders is great, especially co-op. Ori and the Blind Forest, great platformers. Octopath Traveler, cool throwback JRPG. The Outer Worlds is Fallout in Space. Oblivion's fantastic. If you like fantasy RPG experiences, the Perfect Dark titles are fantastic too. Damn, there's a lot of good stuff on here. Didn't think there'd be so much. Overcooked 2, great co-op game. Pandemic is, it's like the pandemic. Plague Tale is an incredible story game for single player. Planet Coaster is a coaster building game. It's really cool. PUBG's fun for Battle Royale. Prey, neat single player game. Quantum Break, another one. Rage 2, Rare Replay if you don't want nostalgia. Recore is really good. I like Rise Son of Rome a lot. I highly suggest that one. Oh, if you want a good beat 'em up, River City Girls is actually fantastic. And it's got a banging soundtrack. But yeah, Rise is good. Sea of Thieves is fun. Pirates, Soul Calibur 6, great fighting game. Slime Rancher is an absolutely adorable Harvest Moon title. Sniper Elite 4 is so-so. It's pretty good, but Zombie Army's a little better. State of Decay games are pretty good. Some people like Subnautica. Tell Me Why is kind of a nice little episodic game. It's not too long. Pretty good to get into. Sunset Overdrive is an absolute overlooked gem. Terraria is kind of cool. Rainbow Six Siege for sieging. And the Viva Pinata games are obviously the greatest games on the entire Game Pass selection list. You got your Walking Dead's great episodic content. Wasteland 3 is fantastic. Warhammer Vermintide is like basically Left 4 Dead, but in fantasy, and it's fantastic. We Happy Few is good. And the Wolfenstein titles, the Yakuza games, Wreckfest is great too. And Zombie Army 4, fantastic. Ukulele's kind of fun, but a very hardcore sort of 2D platformer. And obviously the best game in the whole selection, even more so than the Viva Pinata games, Zoo Tycoon Ultimate Edition. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this long list of Game Pass options. It was a little bit tiring to do that. I could have made a whole separate video, I guess, talking about these, but there's obviously more that are pretty good. That other people would suggest. It's a lot of stuff that's kind of available. A lot of stuff. And I kind of leave you with liking the stream is cool. Donations are awesome, and subscribing and all that. But I hope you guys sort of had fun and that you found this to be a helpful look at all of the titles that are available here. And I mean, there's so many other ones. I even see kind of going through it now again. Streets of Rage 4. Oh my god, that's fantastic. Great game. So yeah, I hope you kind of found this to be a helpful, insightful thing, and have a good one, guys. We'll do some more streams in the future. Oh, and I forgot to mention, to plug my other stuff in from today, we did have Star Wars The Force Unleashed, a comparison, Series X versus 360, Zombie Army 4 on Series X got shown today, and Halo the Master Chief Collection Season 6 I showed off. Again, if you want to see any videos on Series X, you wonder if I've covered a game, leave a comment on another video and I can give you like a link to